All right.
All right. Well, hello everyone. I'm Dustin. I'm the Dungeon Master. I'll be taking everyone through outer space today, and I would like to show off my pizza. I got a screamin' Sicilian
You're
cheese
good.
pizza, and then I put
Ooh,
some Mama Lil's hot peppers on it.
Oh
So
wow.
that sounds fantastic.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
Screaming Sicilian's good.
it's mighty tasty. But yeah, so everyone's going to introduce themselves and their pizza. We're just going to go in order here. So,
I'll be next. All
yes.
right. My name is Bonnie Bowerly. I play the character Brizza, who
Hmm.
is a Bolgan, which is a race that Dustin invented. They're kind of like a race of beastmen, like Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Brizza is an elderly Bolgan, but she's wise and caring and is trying to help out her family's colony, which takes care of any refugees, really.
Yeah. Tell us about your pizza.
Oh, I'm sorry. My pizza is a vegan meat lovers pizza from Daya
Ooh.
because it's like one of the only frozen pizzas that's gluten free and dairy free.
Nice.
Mm.
My name is Julie. I play Salvina. She's a Crystallopath Medusa Zoan, which are both things I invented. So she is an anthropomorphic jellyfish woman who wears an exosuit and heals using the power of crystals. Yeah. And the pizza I'm having today is a self-made creation. It's a pita with some sauce, basil, and Tillamook mozzarella shreds on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Incredible.
that sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
Is Michael's video frozen for you?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
I'll refresh in a second. So I'm Michael, and I play Cosmo Captain Eli Green, who is a man with a gun and a mission. There he is. I'm eating a virtuoso pizza. I'd never seen it before, but it's like pepperoni pesto, and it mixed red sauce and pesto sauce, which sounded really good. And it is really good.
Nice.
Nice.
Delicious.
My name's Tyler. I'm gonna be playing Yoshi Chance, a conscious sentient velociraptor that was trained to be an assassin, but was like, no, I don't want to do that no more. And then joined this crazy crew of sexy characters. And now explore the galaxy. And my pizza is a drawn pizza, pepperoni and mushroom, because I already had dinner. And that's it.
Cool. I am Dave Barney, and I am playing Chrysalis, a mysterious character who's somewhat new to this crew. Chrysalis is a fantastic hacker, has never been seen out of their environment infiltration stealth suit. So no one knows really who or what is inside, and that seems to be something that Chrysalis really wants to maintain. So you will hear every pronoun being used to describe Chrysalis. In our last adventure, Chrysalis got to be incredibly uncomfortable because they infiltrated a sauna and had to be in an infiltration suit the entire time. Everyone else was pretty much naked, so awkward times.
Especially
now,
Eli.
recently,
Especially
yeah,
Eli.
especially Eli, but being naked is one of his, strategies. So
One of his strengths.
one of his strengths. It's a feature. So Marco's Pizza has been 50% off for like 2 weeks now. And so I'm so sick of pizza, I can just about die. So instead, I will just show what I'm drinking tonight, which is a Revolver Blood and Honey, which is an ale. And I have my little Thor's Hammer opener here. So it's very exciting.
Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa.
Oh, perfect.
Wow. It deserves a round of applause.
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. And what is this spaceship here that we're in? Who wants to talk about that?
The spaceship that I pilot with Eli. We're co-pilots. Nobody's like main pilot. is named wait, is it ISS? Yeah. ISS MOM, named after my mom.
Who's it? Who's named?
Yeah.
That's her name.
My mom's name is Brecca, and she's a really hot older Bulgan lady as well, who multiple crew members have a crush on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at least a few.
At least a few, if not all.
Yeah.
Crystal has not technically met your mom, so
Yeah, she has.
I think on video, maybe. Oh no! Wait, no, yeah, because y'all dropped off
We
the.
came from the same colony together in our original story.
But Chrysalis joined later. Dave's character.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm mixing up Sylvian and Chrysalis. I'm sorry.
oh,
What?
Oh, it's
well,
all right.
physically, I mean, practically identical. So both characters and
Underneath it all?
Yeah.
Underneath it all, you could be a Medusazoan. We'll
Yeah.
never know.
True.
Oh, I suspect you'll know at some point.
Oh,
Especially if Yoshi.
Dun, dun,
keep
dun.
up.
yeah, especially if Yoshi's plans of installing cameras.
Sniper cameras.
All right, but yes, the party is currently in the Lich system, a real life system. It's interesting. Look it up. But they are on a gas giant, specifically a space station that orbits in the dark side of this gas giant, providing sanctuary and entertainment for all of the miners and people that come to this mineral-rich area. They came here with two goals in mind. First, to help out and meet a collective idol, pop idol known as Araposa, that everyone seems to like. And she had some issues that we'll get more into in a second. But as connected to that, they hope that this would reveal black market activities that would get them closer to a shadow organization that the party is chasing. An organization that has ties to Yoshi and Eli's history, and that recently tinkered with a aboleth that caused some havoc on an ocean planet. But anyway, the group is now on the Shield station. Recently finished up with a mission in the spa, which I'll transition to here. The sauna that Dave mentioned earlier, where they stopped a ring of Internets, bug people, that were using genetic modification, gene editing, to along with celebrity DNA to make illegal kind of clones, quasi-clones. So the group, though, busted that, got rid of the operation, managed to rescue the people inside. We are going to resume at the spa, just kind of going through our checklist, making sure that we got everything, from last session. And then we'll see what they can do with the information. So just as a couple things to recap, Chrysalis was able to hack into the black market network, the black web, we'll call it, and find some information about the star charts you're after, the star charts related to the shadow organization. So you'll have a lead to follow there, to maybe try to purchase these, see who's selling them, do some research, whatever. And additionally, the group found a doctor that was doing the genetic research related to this operation, the internet operation, that I think they wanted to find and question. So I think those were the two main threads. Anything from the recap y'all wanted to mention? Eli got some pleasure rings. Want to talk about those?
Say what?
Do you want to talk about your rings, Eli?
Oh, sorry, I was trying to get Twitch on my phone. Oh my God, yeah, the pleasure rings. So I met a woman at a bar when we were trying to gather some information. She was wearing just a clear raincoat with a bunch of these rings all over her body, and she asked me to touch them. So of course I did, and she shuddered and had an orgasm. And so
Wait a minute,
I immediately got 6 down my torso, as if I had 3 sets of nipples.
Yeah, like Miltank.
Yes, I built it. And then when we were at the spa, the bubbles felt choice on those pleasure rings. So that's what they are.
I believe some of these images can be seen on the Twitch page, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, but we will resume here at the spa. So the group, I believe y'all were working on getting the Intinid men and women, the gene editing victims, if you will, to a sanctuary. So we had that underway, and then information on Dr. Andaz, the Intinid that was actually doing the genetic research. And then once y'all feel that you've properly closed this case, you can meet back with Agent Jaslyn at the the 6th Circle bar. Yeah. All right. Recap done. You guys are in the back area. One Intimate is left alive with the music on. Yeah, anything else y'all wanted to talk about or plan moving forward?
So just as a reminder, we know the doctor's name and I think where they live, but their computer here was locked out. We can't get in without their login credentials. So we were debating trying to hunt the doctor down to interrogate.
Do we find out where his apartment was?
Yes. Y'all found out where his luxury apartment is. That's such a good question.
Let's go there right away before he hears word of what went down here, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
I think we should go get in touch with him. He may try to run if he hears about this.
Exactly. We should put out a notify. Well, I'm not sure. He might be able to just escape here easily, but maybe we could notify the authorities. So if anyone, by his description, tries to leave, they snatch him.
We should get the semi-clones to safety first. Or should we split up and take care of that?
I mean, in theory, this is just sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, from your research, you do know that there's a site en route to the luxury apartment.
Perfect.
So, yeah.
How convenient.
2 in 1.
Sometimes life just works out for you.
All right. There is one Intinid remaining, the one that you kept alive for questioning. What is his fate?
He's joining our crew.
No, he isn't joining our crew.
Listen, the ISS MOM doubles as a foster home for boys who've had bad childhood role models.
It's quite the opposite. It's a close knit, run like a well-oiled machine, and we don't need to pick up every criminal who we happen to let survive.
This is a good kid.
He's not a criminal, he's just a hired security guard.
He's not a kid.
He was part of the what's the gang called again?
He speaks up and he says, I can just go freelance. I don't want any of this business anymore.
And did they say the ship runs like a well-oiled machine? Ooh.
Maybe we should ask him a series of questions to judge his character.
Yeah, that's good to judge his moral fiber.
I'll go first. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
He's like, no, Internets don't eat fruit.
What? Neither do I. This guy has my vote.
How do you feel about Italian food? Spaghetti, pizza.
Like, hold on. How does this judge my morality?
Answer the question.
We'll be the judge of that.
It upsets my stomach.
Listen, son.
Uh,
We're trying to give you another chance, a new start.
I have a question. If you were standing neck deep in a room full of vomit and someone threw a bucket of poo at you, would you duck?
Can you just turn me over to the authorities?
I was just going to suggest we take him along with us to talk to the doctor and see if he fits in. But we could do the vomit poo thing. I mean,
It's a hypothetical question.
A very good one at that.
Very good.
I would not duck.
Did we have any follow-up questions?
No, that's all I need to know.
do you have any useful skills aside from basic shooting guns?
Says, well, I'm advanced in shooting guns, but
That's fair.
useful. I'm a great cook. He smiles.
Come on,
No,
come on.
exactly.
Start to have a cook. Come with that. We're turning you in. And I
Macy could use a sous chef.
I'm pulling him toward the exit. I've
What?
heard enough. We need some. We
What
need diverse skills.
ethnicity of food do you
Guys trying to
specialize
staff the
in?
kitchen?
Yeah, you want him to specialize in another Earth country?
Are you going to open a restaurant when this is all over?
Alright. But yes, you lead all of the intimates, both the victims and this marauder, out of the sauna. It seems that most people have left at this point. Perhaps there was a signal sent to the front desk saying that they should leave.
An alarm went off.
And yeah, so getting out of there is fairly easy. And you return back to the streets of Sheol Station.
I think Eli was naked that whole time.
Oh yeah, he was.
No,
I
no one
never
managed
said to
to
put the
bathrobe.
clothes back on.
Oh, also as a note, a couple things. Salvina, you may not have noticed this before, but looking at Eli's infection, you know that it's gonna turn into a real rager. Spending,
What infection?
Because you went to a public spa with fresh piercings.
Oh, when you put it that way.
It's such a weird sensation, and one half of me feels terrible, and it burns a little bit, and then the other one feels utterly fabulous.
I have a
Listen.
kinda
bad
like
feeling.
rubbing them.
You're gonna start associating pleasure with infection.
I have some human neospore in here. And I'm gonna hand him a tube.
Alright. Are you gonna help him apply it, or are you gonna offer instructions?
Oh, what are you trying to do,
I
Dustin?
think-
Are you trying to get her to touch the...
I'm trying to see if Salvina would like to make a medicine check.
Oh.
How she is aiding in this.
Oh, if it's just neospore, it'd be like, I think you can handle it, but I'll tell you how to use it.
All right.
It's best to apply
Like this.
twice daily on the wound, and it's also best to keep the wound covered in order to promote faster healing. So I don't know if you want to take the rings out or
No.
no. Okay, well
I'll take out. I think maybe I just need 2 of these babies, and I take out 4 of them, so I just have like the 2 giant rings on my nipples.
Salvina, is that including your expertise to medicine?
Ooh, no.
Alright, so it's probably like a 22.
Yeah.
Alright. And Salvina is evolving.
Wow. Her advice, her medical advice is evolving.
Exactly. And oh, we got a new portrait here.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's fancy.
And yeah, from her dance with the aboleth, you get expertise with medicine, so double your proficiency bonus. And whenever you spend at least 5 points of healing through lay on hands, for every 5 points you do spend, you get an extra d6 of healing added.
Wow.
So you heal 10, you add 2d6.
Ooh.
That's incredible. Thank you, Salvina. I feel better already.
Okay,
And I
good.
kind of like pull my jumpsuit on over my
Just
bare body.
just make sure that that the rings are made with pure metals. You know, that cheap stuff That'll make
Yeah,
it
I don't know
worse.
about that place, that parlor I went into. It's pretty back alley.
All right, so you do have the location of Dr. Andoz's place. You drop off the Intinids with the authorities and then with the shelter. And now it's the 5 of you en route to the luxury tower.
Hey everyone, there's something important we need to discuss on our way to the doctor's apartment.
Yeah.
I agree. We need to find out what is under Chrysalis's shell.
That's not what I was getting at, but we definitely need to know that. What I'd like to know is, what's everyone wearing to the Araposa concert?
That is more important. You're right.
Oh my god, we could probably get matching T-shirts at the show,
Oh, I like that.
and maybe we could craft some like wings to wear, some like, you know, Antonid wings.
I was thinking a little cosplay would be nice.
Yeah.
Can I just put wings like on the outside of my suit?
Absolutely.
I forgot
I know.
that everyone in our crew is big Araposa fans except me.
Is anyone not a fan?
I you know, it's like I'm really into jazz, so it's just like not.
You don't like Araposa?
I mean, it's just like it's fine. I'm not mad
What
at
the
anybody
hell?
else for liking it. It's just not my thing.
Hey,
God,
don't pick on her. That's fine.
Yeah.
Also, I listened to her first, so I'm still better.
that's not okay. That's not okay at all.
Yeah.
I bought an industrial-sized jar of glitter for just this occasion.
Industrial.
All right.
Wow.
How are we gonna get into this luxury apartment? Will they just let us just stroll on in?
Oh. Also, I'm bleeding everywhere.
Yeah. I got pretty fucked up too.
You kind of focused me down that last way.
I mean, also you're a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Can I help you, Yoshi?
I don't know. Can you?
I mean, that's usually what I do.
Please.
Okay. Or just do regular heals.
Did you get some new ability?
I mean, most of your healing's from lay on hands, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's that unless you have something else.
So just do
Couldn't we
heals.
also have time for like a short rest?
Yeah. It's reasonable y'all could take a short or a long rest.
Okay.
It's always nighttime here in Shield Station.
We should probably take a short one if we want to ambush that doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's
Maybe
my-
we can use Bugsy as part of our cover story. Tell him something's going wrong at the spa. No?
I think that would be a good idea.
I mean, I don't know what their security is like, so I'm not sure yet.
Alright, I'm maxed back out. I was
Yeah,
doing
I
math.
gotta
Sorry, I
go.
don't know what you said.
Yoshi, your pain tolerance must be amazing. You walked all this way before even remembering that you were bleeding.
I
We
was.
suggested we use the Entinid that we captured. What's your name, son?
It's Bugsy.
It's Bugsy.
Oh, I thought she was.
That's right.
was being condescending.
No, I
My
think
memory is bad, but it's not that bad.
they were condescending when I earned it.
Well, Brizza was suggesting since Bugsy knows the doctor, you have some way to get in there, right?
Says, I mean, I talked to him once before. He might recognize me, but I don't think I've ever been in his apartment. Says,
All right.
I know. Yeah, he only ever visited the spa back room.
Wow. How about this? Here's an idea. I'm just spitballing here. Why don't you oh man. Why don't
Seduce
you-
him.
That's not where my mind went, surprisingly. Well, what if you drew the doctor out, told him that you had one of the models out here who needed medical attention, and then we're waiting out here and we grab him?
Says, okay, like you just want to wait in the alley over there, or you want to wait in the spa?
Yeah, tell him somebody roughed up one of the girls and she needs attention.
in the alley, and Chris will go with you. So
Or
you don't
actually-
try anything funny.
Or maybe even better, say that one of the girls is mutating differently and she's not looking like Aeropose at all. So that should actually pique his scientific curiosity.
Says,
Yeah.
okay.
He might not honestly care about them being hurt.
So
That's true.
Bugsy, he repeats the story back to you, and whoever's making the deception check is, filling in the holes.
I can come up with some ideas. Sophona, S. Schultz at your service.
And someone. Okay, yeah, 18.
Nice.
All right. And he gets his tablet out, and makes a call. Leaves a voicemail of this message, and then he says, "All right, I hope that he responds soon." He kind of
Me
looks around,
too.
and a few moments pass, but then a red light blinks on his tablet, and he says, "All right, he's tracking my location."
All right, let's hide behind that space dumpster. Over there.
Yeah, you find the upper atmospheric incinerator. Hide behind.
All right, everyone, be quiet.
Literally in an infiltration suit.
Should we stealth?
Oh yeah, I might as well be in
Nah,
stealth
very
mode.
good stealth.
Yeah, Chrysalis was helping Yoshi with that stealth check.
Should everyone roll stealth?
Yeah, just be sure to figure out if you're getting assistance and stuff on this. But no, normally for stealth checks, I'll just have like one person take it. Yeah.
We could say it was Yoshi then, and we all assisted.
All right. Yeah, because I don't want to do it. Everyone gets an individual chance because that's 5 chances to fail.
Oh yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Like 3 out of 5 have to pass or something.
Yeah, and which looks kind of the case here. So. All right. So Bugsy is standing out in the open near the entrance of the alley. Moments later, you do hear the small steps, the pitter patter of a Entinid walking up, and he says, "Where is she? You said she was mutating."
I positioned myself behind the doctor while in stealth mode.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, and yeah, you were able to find another trash can that you could kind of blend in with nearby.
I pop out and aim my gun at him, and I say, or my blaster is like, "Don't move."
Yeah, and I pop out like next to Brizza, but like crouch with my leg out, so he looks really cool. And I say like, "Yeah."
Yoshi jumps on top of a dumpster and holds his claws open like this. Yeah, get back here.
I could come out of the shadows and unwrap the bandages and bindings around my wrist to reveal my shocking tentacles.
Yeah, it's like, are you some group of vigilantes?
Something like that. Dr. Andaz, you've got some answering to do.
He says, I surmise from the nature of your deception that you know about the genetic editing.
Absolutely. Your operation is over.
He says, what does this mean for me?
Well,
What was gonna happen?
I counted about 20 HIPAA violations while I was down there. You're lucky we don't turn you into the medical council.
All right, go ahead and make a intimidation check, I suppose.
I'll
That was
assist
my
you by
intimidation.
holding my claws.
Okay.
All right, 18, and he says, "All right, look, I'll tell you everything. I'll tell them everything. Just like
Oh yeah.
make sure you tell them I cooperated, and then we will we'll make sure this never happens again."
Doctor, as a fellow medical professional, you have violated our most sacred oath and must be brought to justice accordingly.
HEPA violation. That's serious.
Yeah. And give us your computer login.
All right. Look, you let me go. I give you my login. You can destroy my life's work. I will also give you the names of all of the men that collected the genetic material. So that is certainly worth more than me.
Interesting.
That would be helpful. But we want to know, are there any other operations like this out there?
Says, I wouldn't be very rich if I allowed them to exist.
Well, we meant more like under your supervision.
I says, no. This is it.
Can I kind of try to see if he's lying?
Insight check.
I'll back him up.
Bloop.
Oh. Ooh, nat 20.
I'll back him up. I have a really strong wisdom.
Okay. We'll go ahead.
What do I roll or anything?
Yeah, insight's kind of tricky because
Yeah.
I don't know if you can assist.
I'm kind of reading his
Okay.
body language and stuff.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, you get the sense that from what you saw, he probably has a collection of genetic material, but doesn't have many places he can operate out of.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah. So you believe him.
How about this? Give us the list and your computer login. We'll see how valuable that information is, and then we'll decide your fate.
And he starts poking around on his little tech tablet, and then holds it out to yours. He says, "All the information here." He says, "Just look it over. Tell me it's enough."
Chrysalis, do we got what we need?
I make sure to be right behind the doctor just to scare the shit out of him when I go, yeah, this looks good enough.
I wanna kind of poke Chrysalis and whisper in their ear sockets or whatever.
Helmet.
Hey, we need to ensure that he can never perform acts of this nature again. I won't be able to live with myself if we let him continue to perform unethical medicine.
Yeah, if we give all of his information to the authorities, they'll network him so much that it would be at least extremely difficult for him to do it. It wouldn't require anything, what's that word? The egregious of
Egregious?
Egregious, thank you. Yeah. So it'd be very difficult for him to do something like that again.
Well, one of the problems that we face is this is such a profitable black market. If we turn this information into the authorities, it's possible somebody else will get their hands on it. It might be better if we figure it out ourselves and destroy it.
But then what do we do with the doctor?
I turn and look at the doctor and I'm like, night night. And I just knock him out with my rifle.
Whoa.
Yeah. He crumples to the ground.
You killed him.
He's not dead, he's sleeping.
Good Brizza.
But I didn't want him to hear anything else we had to say.
And Bugsy holds up his arms and he says, "You don't need me to hear anything else, do you?"
Yeah, all right, fine. I knock him out too.
There's a look up. That's not what I meant. Before you knock him
To
out.
the floor. He asked for it.
Hardcore.
I feel like we could have done that a little less violently.
There's not going to be any lasting damage.
We should go destroy the DNA they have in that locker.
Yes.
All right, so y'all return to the spa, sneaking back in. Looks to be abandoned at this point.
Nice.
And make your way to the back room. You're able to access everything there, and find several more, little cooled canisters of genetic material.
And of course I get on the doctor's computer with the login.
I'm carrying both of them over my shoulders.
Both of the bugmen. Okay.
Yes.
Where's
They're
the
much
new
smaller
theory?
than me.
Be sure to completely delete the research after we save it, so that he can't access it again.
Would it DM, this transformation, is it permanent or is it temporary?
It is temporary.
Okay, so we wouldn't need to like come up with like a reversal.
Oh, sorry. Let me rephrase that. So it is permanent, but can be changed. So like once you turn the knob to 7, it stays on 7 until you adjust it. So they will continue to look like Araposa until they get gene edited into something else.
Oh.
Salvina, would it maybe be useful to, I don't know, maybe engineer some kind of reversal formula?
I think yes, we can ask his victims what they would want and help them.
Okay. And yeah, you can spend some time researching that first to make sure that that's a solution you can offer.
Okay.
All right, but yeah, you feel like you've properly destroyed the doctor's research. Now it's just a decision of what to do with his unconscious body.
How do we prevent him from ever doing this again?
I'd say we actually turn him in to USF.
Yes, please. I agree. We should.
Yeah.
Would you like to do the honors, Salvina?
It would be my pleasure.
All right, and yeah, you'll take him to a Federation station here on Shield, and they hear your story, and they're like, what can you provide as proof?
We got a backup copy of his research. We also have a witness, Bugsy, to corroborate our story.
All right, and yeah, they collect all your data. A couple of droids come and lock them up, and they thank you, and they say that yeah, if you're coming back, they might have some bounties for you even.
Nice.
Wonderful.
And I step up to whoever took them and I say, take care of that kid. He's a good one. He's just been misled.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, do we turn Bubsy in or do we keep him
Yeah,
out?
we can turn him in.
It sounded like it, yeah. It
Okay.
says,
Yeah, y'all didn't seem that into it, and he needs to be the witness, so.
says well, if he's good, he'll prove it by sharing as much as he knows.
He definitely helped us.
Ask for
That's right.
amnesty, Bugsy.
All right. So, but yeah, it looks like they'll have this wrapped up, and then at this point, you can return to your ship to investigate the black market ties that you located, or back to the Sixth Circle to talk to Agent Zaslin's, Araposa's manager.
Circle.
Yeah,
While
I
you
think-
were talking
I
about that,
think we're ready for a party.
Grab
Yeah, it feels like
Time
we
to
should talk to the
celebrate.
agent and make sure that the agent sets Bubsy up with a good lawyer.
Yeah.
And one of us should go get us outfits.
Because we cracked this in one day. I think they owe us that.
All right. So what's where are y'all heading?
We're going to Jaslyn.
All right, you'll head back to the Sixth Circle. I believe it was just earlier tonight that you talked to him, so it is later, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you asked us if we wanted to go to sleep, but adventuring parties never do that.
Right.
All right. So it's definitely settled down in this place. There's less dancing, more chemical bliss happening right now. And you do head to the private rooms in the back where people talk. They're not that kind of private rooms. And where you meet with Agent Jaslyn. Let me get his picture. Did it pop up?
No.
Nope.
No. Oh,
There he is.
he's over on the left.
Oh, okay.
There he is.
Hey,
Alright.
Jasmine.
It's
How
like,
are you?
says, "Oh, you're back and tonight." Says, "What updates do you have?"
You've been here all night? Jesus Christ.
I'm like, well, I
How
don't have
NPC of you.
I don't have much to do when she's before me.
All right. Well, we have what you need. The good doctor is in custody, and We have proof, and we destroyed the doohickey, the medical stuff out of her nose.
The genetic the genetic materials that were being used to edit the others have been destroyed.
He says, "You're as good as Magistrate Valito talked you up to be." He says, "I'll make sure that your name is known among all the stars. Maybe you can work for some other celebrities, earning some money."
Ooh, do you have any contacts with Zanzar Malcolm?
He's like, "Oh, he's a spicy one." He says, he burns a little too hot for me to get close to. He says, "Maybe I'll be brave enough for that one day."
That sounds about right. And Chrysalis shares any appropriate information that Chris gathered to the agent.
All right, so I believe now that I owe you a few things. What did we agree upon?
6,000 each.
Someone write it down?
I think I talked him up like 100 or 50.
I know there was
170
like a
each.
backstage pass or VIP experience or something.
170 each and 20
Yeah.
minutes with Ariposa.
All right. So, yes, he looks over the information, presses a few buttons, and you each notice your bank accounts increasing by 170 credits.
What, is there no bonus for fast service?
Right?
What about a tip?
We worked our butts off for this.
We got naked for this.
We got really clean.
You seem to get naked every time.
Also, I have this receipt for 100 credits at the spa.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
why don't we just ask for
Company
expenses?
Business expense, yeah.
That's right.
I
We
am
had to
not
pay our
used
way
to
in.
negotiating at both the beginning and the end.
Well, when you work with the best, you better get used to it.
But seriously, Agent, we did one of the Antonin thugs very easily seems like was persuaded to help us out, helped us track down the doctor and secure him. He's currently been turned over into custody. Seems like I don't know about what the rest of them were saying, but there might be some potential there if you could possibly make sure he gets good legal counsel.
He says, "All right, I'll spend some of the early hours tomorrow looking over this whole situation."
And honestly, he might be also just useful as a contact in the area for you.
He says, "All right, I'll look this one over. If you say he's worth looking at, because that'll be my tip to you."
All right.
Dance together.
How about that meeting?
What's that, Eli?
About that meeting.
It's like, oh, so she's getting her rest tonight. You know this takes a toll on both her voice and her body to put on such a magnificent show. But I can get you into tomorrow's and give you some time afterwards.
Perfect. We have to go acquire outfits anyways.
Yeah. We need to be
How will
fresh
we-
for Araposa.
How will we know she's not a clone?
She said, you'll know the real one when you see her.
I'm
Yeah.
sure I will. I'm sure I'll feel it in my bones when I gaze upon her.
Yeah, the other ones, they look like your Kmart Araposas.
That's fucked up.
Chinese knockoffs.
Oh.
Yeah, your Dollar General mislabeled RoboCop action figure.
All right, let's head out. I think we've earned some serious spaghetti.
What? Yes.
All right. You return to the ship where you can get some R&R, work on your outfits for the concert tomorrow, and research the black market, both some things you can buy, including the connection that Eli made, the woman that sold stealth parts, and look into the star charts.
I'm gonna kind of shyly walk up to Brizza when I can get her alone for a minute and say, like, I mean, I know I'm not the biggest fan of Ariposa, but I want to look I don't wanna look stupid. I wanna be cool when we meet her and everything. So could you help me with my outfit?
Absolutely. And I take out the jar of glitter. I'm like, here's a little preview. Glitter on you.
I go, tap, 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 tap.
Salvina, it sticks to your skin, being as moisturized as it is. Yeah.
Imagine it like sinks into your skin a little bit, like under the surface, since you're
Internal
so jellyfish.
glitter.
Your membrane is like selectively permeable, but it accepts glitter.
It's like any healthy membrane should.
Roll a medicine check now.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, as far as outfits go, we can roll for outfits. We should always roll for it.
Please
Whoa.
submit. Please submit fan art of Ariposa cosplay
God.
outfits.
I am not okay.
I think this would be a performance check.
Ooh.
Yoshi is going to go out shopping. He's gonna look for a professional cosplayer or something to do his.
So what I'd like to do is take my regular exosuit and cover it in glitter, iridescent glitter, and then I would like to make some bioluminescent butterfly wings using my lab.
Michael. That's you?
You're both the cosplay.
That's awful.
All right, yeah. Salvina, you are quite proud of your creation. Yoshi, you do find someone that is in the costume business, but even just a cursory glance on their website shows that they are book solid. It seems a lot of other people had this same idea. Yeah. So you may be able to, coerce this craftsman.
Am I at their shop?
You know where the shop is. I'm giving you, you have the option of going there and convincing him that you need a costume. But it won't be as easy as just, spending 50 credits.
50 credits. Alright, I guess he'll just go to a normal costume shop. I'm sure they probably have something internet based.
Yeah, you can get a 5 credit costume.
Yeah, get that as some big butterfly wings.
Yeah, it comes in a plastic bag.
Yeah.
It's good, yeah.
I'll get that, I guess.
Alright. And yeah, was anyone going to, make a performance check to have the most extravagant costume? That
Absolutely.
Should I make one?
Yeah, you don't have to. It's just if you if you really want to blow her away.
I just don't wanna
Ian,
look
can you give me a
stupid.
moment after?
Double 20. Double 20. Double 20.
Sorry, what's up, Dave?
Oh, I said, can you give me a moment after these?
Oh yeah. All right. So yes, Eli, your costume comes together very well.
I have a whistle like what's his name in White Chicks.
Oh, Terry Crews?
Yeah. I have like a whistle and I have those like antennas and wings on and like no shirt.
Yeah. And your pleasure rings are
My
glowing.
pleasure rings, yeah, and I have glowing body paint on me.
Yeah. All right, and Chrysalis, is that a performance check for yours?
Yes.
All right. And yeah, go ahead while I'm thinking of how these costumes will go.
Okay, so everyone sees Chrysalis seemingly quite agitated, just kind of pacing back and forth while kind of staring at the wings.
Oh my god. Sorry, this little toddler photo is so cute.
And you hear Chris muttering, I don't know, maybe I should, no, I don't know.
What's the matter, Chrysalis?
I part of me wants to take the suit off, but I can't.
I'm like painting my face. I'm like, holy shit. And look at Yoshi.
Putting wings on the suit is cool and all, but it'd be cooler without the suit. I don't know.
Do you have wings already?
It would look much cooler without the suit.
Yeah, in fact, I'm a dragon. Fear me. And then I just start muttering again and pacing.
Well,
Damn, it's so close.
why do you have to keep the suit on? What's gonna happen?
I don't want. It's just it's better in the suit. Just this time though, I kind of wish. I just would rather be not in the suit, but it's I'm just going to go. I'm just going to put these wings on. Okay, I'm just going to put the wings on. I'm going to stay in the suit, and then Chris goes
Wait.
to do that.
I got an outfit for Chrysalis. 1 second. Ugh. Pop-ups, no.
I mean, I have to wear my suit too because I don't have a skeleton.
That's Chris's outfit. That's on over the infiltration suit.
Yeah. With this bulky, non-forbidding infiltration suit.
That reminds me of when what's his name from The Office dressed as Lady Gaga.
Yeah. Garrett or Gary or something.
Yeah, I think it's Garrett. But it's Zach Woods is the the actor. I love that. I just watched that episode.
Listen, Nicholas, you can be yourself. You seem distressed.
Well, you just don't get it, okay? I'm myself in the suit.
All right.
You can't understand, okay? You can't. I'm sorry, and I don't mean that to be mean, but you in particular can't.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't understand at all, and I just kind of like stare off.
I'm just going to put the wings on the suit, okay? Don't worry about it.
It'll look great, my friend.
Chrysalis, I'm sure you're beautiful just as you are. I know I don't look like anybody else on this ship, but I am who I am, and I'm proud of that.
Well, I feel that I'm me in the suit.
Then
Just sometimes I kind of wish I didn't.
Well, I can certainly provide you with some references for mental health professionals if you feel that would be helpful in your situation. We're here for you, Chrysalis.
You can't see Chris's reaction, of course, because they're in the suit, but it's just very still staring at Delphina. And then just slowly backs away. And then goes off to attach the wings.
While Chrysalis goes away, we need to make a jackpot when we finally figure out what is under that outfit. Winner gets the pot.
You want to make some bets?
Yes. 50 gold per bet. I mean,
Alright,
not gold credits.
I'm in.
Me first.
I actually want to, given Chrysalis's behavior, is there anything I can relate it to in terms of things I've learned or creatures I've seen as to why they might feel they need the suit?
Just as a reminder for everyone to help, Gacy did say that the diet seems very, of what Chris is eating, seems very human-based.
Yeah. Yeah, at least, the stuff he made for the rest of you didn't have to make different for the person in the suit.
I think It is a little worm creature inside the outfit, and he doesn't want to be this little worm wiggling around and wants to look like a normal humanoid, and that is why he won't come out of the outfit. That is my guess. 50 credits.
That's good. That's good. That's good. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think, Brizza?
I suspect that Chrysalis was horribly burned or disfigured at some point in the past and just does not feel comfortable being exposed. Too far gone to avoid uncomfortable interactions with just about everyone.
What about
Yeah.
the gene editing knowledge we've gained on this mission? If it were something like that, I'm sure we could help them feel a bit more comfortable in their own membrane, skin, whatever it is under there.
Are you gonna put $50 on that or what?
This is a jackpot, not a guessing spree.
That's
Yeah,
right.
come on.
I'm gonna bet 50 as well.
Well, I think Chrysalis is a bug.
Mm.
Hmm.
The name could be very on the nose.
Oh my god!
Or on the proboscis.
Ah! What's that?
That's a bug nose. Or maybe it's a bug mouth.
I was like,
I don't
isn't
know,
that
maybe it's both.
Isn't that
It's a bug
a
straw.
proboscis
a bug
monkeys?
straw.
No.
50 gold. I'm in. Bug. Total bug.
So we got 50. Type them out so I can copy paste them into the.
Yeah, so we got worm, chemical burn victim.
Or regular burn, regular fire, some kind of disfiguring. Could even be violent X did it. Who knows?
Julie's Googling
Wow, you're
monkeys.
getting really deep on this, Brizza.
That's kind of dark, Brizza.
I should say Bonnie since I'm not in character right now.
Alright, it's okay. Well, you know, when you've lived as long as I have, you've seen some shit.
All right, and Salvina, you in on this?
Whatever they are, I just want Chrysalis to be okay. I think I know what it's like.
So
Is that 50 credits or what?
It'll be 50 credits.
Can I do 30 credits?
No.
Yeah, 50 is the buy-in on this one.
Okay, what about, so could I bet 50 credits that Chrysalis is unlike any of us?
That's no.
That's,
That's
that's too obvious. I mean, we could all agree on that, right? It sounded more like you're saying, and correct me if I'm wrong, Chrysalis is dealing with something psychologically, and someday you hope Chrysalis figures it out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's also pretty obvious, but we'll give it to you. Maybe it's just psychological and Chrysalis looks completely normal inside.
Out of character, Yoshi, perhaps you should have defined the rules for this. Just walked in the suit back.
So, Salvina, your guess is that it's just ugly.
I don't think Salvina said ugly. I think Salvina said psychologically thinks they're ugly.
So normal, but thinks they're ugly. That's your 50 credit guess.
Sure, Yoshi.
Okay. This will be the 50 easiest credits. Or 200 easiest credits I've ever made.
all right. We've got a show to go to.
I start throwing glitter on everyone.
Yoshi spins around.
So,
Wait,
How
should
do
we
I look?
pregame?
hold on.
What's that?
Should we pregame?
Yes.
So, hold on. Y'all got a night's sleep over the course of this day, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All
So
right.
everyone got a long rest. You spent the next day making your costumes before the concert, and then did y'all do anything else during that day? Since the concert's going to be evening time.
How are the ongoing investigations into the gene editing going so far? I'll
If
check
you want to
in
make
with-
a medicine check, you might be able to look for a reset to default formula.
Oh yeah.
Someone's washing machine started.
That's just the engine hum in the background.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me make an edit.
Credits on things they're ugly.
So for here we go. For the song that's gonna play for Araposa, I know the obvious choice is probably the Fifth Element song. Are there less obvious choices?
Let me think.
Oh, yeah.
I think it should be a Beyonce song.
Yeah. What's a good
Beyonce.
Beyonce?
Diva.
Beyonce.
Diva.
Diva?
Diva by Beyonce.
Alright.
I'm thinking of what
That's what I think.
songs there are about insects.
Is there a song called Metamorphosis?
Metamorphosis.
That's pretty much just K-pop, by the way. Is what I linked.
Little Miss Muffet.
Okay. Hold on. I'm
Yes,
trying
the
to...
ants came marching. The ants go marching one by one. Hurrah! Hurrah!
There goes another rubber tree plant. That may be too unknown to you guys. So.
I found something here. I'm just gonna hope for the best.
The ants go marching to
On the internet, that can never go wrong.
Yeah, right. All right, but yeah, it is concert time. You guys have about 30 minutes in your shit before you run down there. Are you chugging down, Bulgan tequila and Grey Gill Goose?
Casey.
A seemingly still kind of on edge Chrysalis is drinking like you've not seen Chris drink before.
I'm rubbing a creamy alcoholic substance onto my membrane.
All right.
Oh.
Topical booze.
Yeah, topical.
All right, and yeah, before long, it is time.
Oh, how did
Shit.
my gene thingy go?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Thank you for reminding me. So yeah, with a 16, you do actually find at least the beginnings of the research, enough to get them started. You might be able to finish this before you leave the station, but it's certainly enough that you could hand off and leave it in good hands.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So, you want to mark progress on that? You can, but Tyler, you going to say something?
Yoshi will ask the group, should we take Casey?
Yeah, he deserves a night out.
Totally.
Yeah,
Do we
everybody should
enough
have fun.
Tickets for him?
What? Oh, well, he can go do the normal concert like all the plebeians while we get the VIP.
Okay, that seems fair.
That's
All right.
fair.
And but yes, Gacy says, "Oh, thank you for giving me some time off the ship."
Hey, Salvina, I want to try to approach her discreetly. I was wondering, do you have any kind of medicine or special crystal things that kind of enhance our experience, if you know what I mean?
I mean, I could loan you some of my cream.
Cream?
Yeah, the topical booze.
Will it fuck me up?
Oh, I thought you were asking for like Chris Cialis.
So what happens? Where do I put this? How do I eat it?
What so Salvina's gonna look at you and see, like, with your cosplay, what parts of your body are exposed.
What body parts are exposed?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm wearing like tiny little shorts.
Like hot pants.
Yeah. With like a little like harness with wings, and then I have little antennas on.
Okay.
With like a like bead necklace with a pacifier on it.
So I realize actually you don't have a lot of permeable membranes. So I just take the cream and I dip my finger in it and I shove it up Eli's nose and what
What's this do? What's this do?
You know, it's just makes it fun.
All right, let's party. And I slap her on the back.
All right. And Eli is high on placebo.
Whoa, oh, I think I'm feeling it already. That's good stuff.
All right.
DM, did Chris have time to check out the black market stuff in the downtime, or do you want to just do that later?
We'll come back to that. So we can maybe wrap this up.
Not break momentum here. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Just keep it segmented properly. But the group departs from the ship. Gacy tags along, and eventually you do see the massive concert grounds. This venue that hosts possibly tens of thousands of people in the middle of a luxurious entertainment district. Just looks like a constant festival here. And yeah, I've seen all sorts of people, thrill seekers and just social braggarts and influencers, drawn to this dangerous space, if only to say that they've visited Sheol Station. Is that the one I want to show on? Yeah. Pardon me. So we do have this stadium, which I'll get to. You do have tickets that take you to the front row. And let's see how this goes.
Did we drop off Gacy somewhere in the back, or
Yeah.
or he's in the will call line?
Yeah, he waves to you from the will call line.
You have fun.
Thanks again.
No problem. And I did pay him.
Don't say we never gave you anything.
All right, but yes, the concert. There's music already playing from all corners, and you do eventually, get to the front just moments before the show starts, and the lights go out. You hear Araposa's theme song. Just like when Stone Cold is coming out. Araposa's on her way, and yeah, suddenly with the flash of lights, pyrotechnics, and all kinds of futuristic effects, you see her in the middle, and she goes on to put off a amazing, beautiful show of aerial stunts, dancing with other internets, and yeah, imagine if K-pop stars could fly. It would be that. So yeah, the crowd loves it. What are all of you doing here in your costumes to get into it?
Dancing.
Peanut butter jelly time.
Yeah.
Yoshi is bouncing, so that way it looks like his wings are flapping. So he's just bouncing as the wings go like shaking around, and at the same time he's doing these velociraptor screams that are like ear shattering in the middle of these crowds, and everybody like stops and looks at him every time he does one. But he just kind of thinks it's normal to like scream at these things. So he keeps doing these death shouts.
Right.
He's about to kill someone.
In between your blood-curdling screams to the heavens, there's some people that approach you and try to dance with the dinosaur.
Okay.
In fact, they show you a dance move called the dinosaur.
So they get on the floor.
Yeah, and everyone gets on the floor. Shows you how to do the dinosaur.
Yoshi will try it and try to.
You
Wait,
try
can
to
I do like a acrobatics instead?
No, this would be performance, but
Oh.
they laugh and say, "You'll get the hang of it."
I'm gonna randomly yell, "I was wrong about Harry Posa." Her music gives me
The
life.
soap in the front of her costume, so her tattoo, her Araposa tattoo, can project the hologram tattoo, like projects the little dancing Araposa to the music.
All right, everyone.
I get out a crystal that's purely recreational, that shoots,
You get some crystal poi.
shoots out holographic butterflies. So butterflies start dancing around us.
Oh.
All right, and Eli, anything for you?
Eli's like really going really hard because he thinks he's like fucked up. Like he's chewing on the pacifier and just like closing his eyes like he's part of the music, and then like he's like dancing really badly, and then he is like talking Salvina's ear off. And
He's
just
like, I'm so high right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like that teenager that thought they ate pot brownies.
yeah. I feel so great. This is so great being here with all of you. And you know what, Salvina, you're kind of a nerd, but I don't mean that in a bad way. And you're really great, Salvina. You're so awesome. I love you.
And she's just like, oh my god, I love you too.
Yeah, isn't it great that we all just love each other? I love you so much.
Oh yeah, all of us, definitely.
All right, and
It's really the moment.
as the tracks continue to play, Chrysalis.
Yeah, when all of this starts, Chris just starts, rather drunk, starts just excitedly jumping up and down, screaming, and then starts dancing terribly, much like Commander Shepard.
Yeah, and Chrysalis's hoses are clinking. The suit. No, but yeah. So the several tracks, all of your favorite songs are played. There's a triple encore, and eventually the crowds begin to sift out of the stadium. But you know that your party is due to go backstage.
Yoshi's bragging about this the whole time.
Everybody
Anybody that comes up and does the dinosaur.
You were so popular.
He's like, yeah, we're gonna go see Ariposa later. No big deal.
We're friends of hers. We're friends of Ariposa's.
She knows us.
Tell people. She knows us.
And with your passes, you are escorted to a back room past several Bulgan security guards. The biggest they can find, and led into her room where it smells sweet in here. You see a hookah on the table. You see several of her outfits hanging in the corner, and there on the padded couch, you see Ariposa just alone, and she waves at you as you enter.
Did you wave with like 6 arms?
Yeah, a couple arms come up, but there's the one graceful cupped wave.
Oh my
Say,
god,
no
your
way,
show
no
was
way.
amazing. It's like the best thing I've ever seen. You just got up there and you were singing all the songs, and it was just so fantastic. And there was a dancing, and there was a dinosaur was great, and the triple encore. You're amazing.
She stands up and says, "Oh, you're so kind." Says, "Agent Jaslyn told me about what you did for those workers, and I think it was really cool."
She said, "We're cool, Yoshi.
So-
Keep it cool.
Salvina
keep it
is
cool."
just like completely frozen now that she's in the course of a few hours become the biggest Ariposa fan. So she's just standing in the
She
corner.
looks over everyone's costumes, but the person that got the highest roll, Eli, she looks at the longest.
Oh, that's what
Eli kind of like sucks in his belly a little bit and like flexes his pecs.
You do one of
So they're
these.
all yeah.
Says, "Oh, and I've never seen someone do a costume in that style before. You're so creative."
I kind of lean back and put my hand on my hip and I say, "Not as creative as you. Those songs, from the hits to the new ones, pure artistry. That was a beautiful show." And I give her the Eli look.
Yeah. She says, "Well, I definitely want to hear about the story about how you earn these passes. Maybe we can turn it into a musical about losing and finding one's real identity."
Oh my god.
you are a genius.
Honored. We would be honored to help you write a song or multiple songs. Oh my god. Can we get your contact information?
She says, I want your contact information, she says up to Briza. She says, I think you would be so fun to cuddle in a cabin somewhere.
Like lights up. Like, Araposa, you made my day. And I just bow. Oh, and also I'm like, and also check out this tattoo. And I bust out my tattoo again, and the little dancing Araposa comes out.
She looks at it in awe. And then, she looks over to Salvina and says, I love your hair. I wish I could pull off that look.
Salvina says nothing.
I'm trying to make one quick change. Get all the characters onto here. And then she looks over to Yoshi and she says, I have to have one of those for my entourage.
A velociraptor.
He says, I could have sworn I saw you dancing in the audience.
Yes, do you want me to dance for you?
She is amazing. He can just kill everyone.
Roll again, roll again.
Yeah, go for it again. Yeah.
Inspire me. Inspire me.
Yeah, does anybody have inspired?
Oh yeah,
Is he
yeah.
not? Wait, wouldn't he be inspired from the show?
Can I have double inspiration?
Yeah. My buddy Yoshi is the best, and then like hit him on the shoulder and give him
Kill.
All right.
Roll the 1d6 though. This might make a different thing.
Oh my god.
Says, yeah, it was definitely you I saw dancing out in the audience.
Yoshi tries to jump into the air and does a split and doesn't, like, his legs don't go that far and they just land like this. He just like kind of stands there.
All right. Yeah, Yoshi almost breaks the coffee table. And yes, but she continues to talk, and Chrysalis, she offers some gossip on Zizak Malcolm. What's his name?
Zanzar Malcolm.
Zanzar Malcolm.
Zach.
Yeah.
And you said something like about like losing and finding your identity. Oh my god, that's so deep. I feel that.
She says, I'm sure I'm sure that y'all can tell me so much about this story.
How do you feel about people impersonating you?
Says, well, it's theft. It's scary. Says, I don't think anyone wants anything taken from them, especially the sense of who they are.
Well, after seeing some of the women who were genetically modified to look like you, I can say you're one of a kind.
She says, thank you. This has taken my family many generations.
Could we all get a photo with you together?
Yes, of course. And she extends all of her arms to put around one of each of you.
Is this the face Briza is making?
Yeah, I'm just like convulsing.
Ariposa, so Zanzar is he seems like a nice guy in the interviews, but I know some people can fake that too. How's he like in real life?
Well, you saw that movie where he wandered the wastelands helping those water-parched people regain their sense of civility.
I'm checking out the two-parter, but yeah, I've seen that one.
Well, that was, I heard, based off something he actually did. So I think he's got a heart of gold, and not just one that exists on the screens.
Oh my god, can I make an
I
insight check?
knew it.
Why would
Are
you
you
suddenly be
inciting
suspicious of
Araposa?
her?
Ooh.
Yes.
You get the sense she's not just BSing.
Oh my god.
This is the best day ever.
Araposa, what's your favorite food?
My favorite food.
Please say spaghetti.
I'm partial. I'm partial to the decadent gold seed logs that we had as children growing up.
Gold seed logs. Wow.
Yeah, those are delicious.
Yeah. But you know, they're basically a big fancy payday of nuts and a caramel.
Mariposa, do you have any questions about what we've been through? I mean, it has to be pretty flattering to know so many people want to be near you and just be with somebody who's like you.
Eli, are you trying to seduce her?
No.
Okay.
Passive seduction.
Yeah. Yeah. She says, "Well, I try to do the best I can with my fame." She says, "Always put out a positive message." She says, "And it's nice to know that that inspires people to do positive acts, just like all of you."
That's amazing.
Wow, that's really humbling.
You know, I listened to your music before any of these people.
Oh,
We're
bless
all
your
like
heart.
death,
I had the
death staring.
first album.
Ariposa, our friend Chrysalis here, I don't know, kind of was uncomfortable coming out tonight a little bit. Maybe you could
Don't talk about that.
come on. She loves us. This is extremely intimate.
She says,
What kind of insight can you offer to somebody who, may not be the surest of themselves?
"Well, surround yourself by people that love you and that you can trust, and that will act as an armor until you're brave enough to do it on your own."
That's amazing, but clearly I can't trust these people to not talk about things they shouldn't be talking about with people.
She says, if you ever come to one of my shows again, tell me, and I'll dedicate a song to you, Chrysalis."
Just no response at all.
Wow.
All right. Anything wrapping up y'all's evening with Araposa before we take our break?
We all give her our contact information, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
She says, "I'll want to get all of the additional details on your battle with the Triad, so that we can make sure the right story is told."
Do I? Does that seem weird?
No. Yeah. You just got the sense that she wants to stay in touch to write this musical.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe she didn't actually say it as weird as I did.
Okay.
I would think Salvina's finally gathered up enough courage and just wants to tell her, like, just so you know, I think that what was being done was horrible, and we've sent those women who are being edited, and men, I think, to a safe place. So I hope you won't blame them. They're just victims of circumstance. And I loved your show. Thank you so much. Bye.
She gives you a sage nod and says, "Maybe I'll try to visit or give a donation." And yeah, with that, she says, "Yeah, it was a pleasure meeting all of you." Says, "You're as good company as you are making the universe a better place."
Wow.
Bye, Ariposa.
Oh,
You have yourself a good night.
All right, and all of you with various levels of serotonin drain are on your way back to the ship, where we will take a break. And when we resume, we'll see what's going on with the black market threads.
Oh my
Alright.
god. We're gonna be so hungover tomorrow.
All right, be back in 5.
Be right back.
Bonnie, are y'all still at the same place? Worry about that later.
What's that?
I just was wondering if y'all are still at the same place.
Who?
Where you're living?
Oh. I'm living with Andrews and his mom. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I was wondering if y'all moved.
No. It's gonna be a while probably. I think we're gonna wait till I get my bachelor's before we do. But we're talking about getting a duplex so that we can still kind of take care of her, but not live with all her stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
How was my sound level?
Seems good to me.
It's good, yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right. As we wait for Michael to return, one thing we can kind of look at or talk about are some of the black market items. Not so much the research on the star charts for the sake of plot, but some things that you might be able to buy. So start spending your credits. So from what Chrysalis accessed, the first item that the person locates is a thermal lance. This is a +2 lance. Does D6 fire damage as well, and if equipped to a mech suit, does 2d6 fire damage.
Whoa.
Ooh. I'm interested. Let me take a look at a lance, though. Oh, does it say?
If you're in your lance, does it count as you're mounted? As if you're mounted?
Okay.
The issue with the lance, I think, is that you can't attack things next to you very well.
It's 1d12 piercing damage. Yeah, that would be an upgrade from my riot shield that I've been carrying since like the first encounter. Oh. How much is the thermal lance?
It is 200 credits.
I'm buying that.
Here's the how lances work, by the way. I posted it in the E5 chat. I don't know if we
Yeah,
want to
the
speak to
lance
that.
is a little special.
Okay. That's fine.
Where's the menu for the black market?
I'm just typing things in chat. So there's the thermal lance, the deflector cuff. You do also notice that all parts are 40 credits each.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Holy crap.
And then lastly, with your black market contact that Eli provided, you can get dampening pads, which are basically boots of Elvenkind. You get advantage on all stealth checks.
Ooh.
Nice.
How much are those?
You could totally do that.
250.
Yoshi will buy the dampening pads.
And she sells multiple dampening pads. The others are one each.
How much is the cloak of protection?
That is 300.
Okay, how much money do you have left, Yoshi?
20.
50?
20. Yoshi's rich. I don't know how I got so wealthy.
Wait, how much do you have left after spending the 250?
540.
What the fuck?
He must
What
have been
the
holding
hell?
on to one of our
Yeah.
bounties.
You held on to something for
Yeah.
sure.
Yoshi.
Oh, I bought.
bacon.
You know what happened is I bought a breastplate for like 3.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what was our share from the agent earlier? I forgot to note it.
170.
Awesome, thank you.
I would love. My AC is only 13. Is there any kind of like reinforced fabric or threads I could add to my?
You can always use parts to upgrade your stuff, Selvina.
Yeah. I might want to do that. What kind of parts do I need?
I think it's 3 tech parts. So if you spent 120 gold, you can make the skill check do.
Yes. Let's do it.
Sweet.
What is it? 120 you said?
Yeah, 120 to buy the 3 parts. And then if you successfully make your skill check, so medicine to weave crystals into your armor, then yeah, those 3 parts are consumed.
Okay.
All right.
Where?
So 13 is not quite what you needed.
Damn.
Ooh, can I retroactively inspire her?
It is close. No, but you can spend another 40 gold or 40 credits on nether parts and try again.
Yeah,
This time with the inspiration.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll buy another part and see if that works better.
Where are these upgrades? Do we have them listed?
They are in the ship's character sheet.
Oh. Yeah, I wanted to try another weapon once since I failed last time.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, 25.
Nice.
Oh, all right. Yeah, Salvina. Not only do you spend that, but you actually get some of the parts back.
Ooh.
So,
Ooh,
So
Nice.
Back.
you get a spare tech part.
nice.
Can we buy the parts?
Yeah,
the black
right.
market?
Right now with the black market. So
Oh, I see what you said. All parts are 40 credits. Sorry.
Can I try a weapons part?
yeah, go for it.
Because we have 3 right now, I think.
Okay. And I'm spending, 240 for
Okay.
6 weapons.
How do I like actually? Oh wait, you said it's in the ship's sheet.
Yes.
Ship sheet.
Where do I roll? What do I roll for weapon?
So for a weapon, it would probably be if some kind of tool that you have, or like Arcana, since it's a piece of technology.
Can you try to help me out with my weapon again, Chris?
Can't go worse than last time.
Literally can't go worse than last time, but I know you can do it, and I'll give you inspiration.
All right. Yes, Chrysalis does have the know-how this time around, and you spend the parts upgrading and modifying your rifle.
Seems like you didn't even need my pep talk. This is awesome work, and I'm kind of looking the rifle over.
I think I just had a really bad day that day.
Yeah.
Yoshi.
Yeah, can I supercharge my claws and bite?
So that was kind of the trade-off of taking your stat upgrade
Yeah.
from your serum, was that you wouldn't be able to actually upgrade your natural attacks. With
Okay.
that said, if you have something external, like if you wear a magic item or something like that, that would still empower you. So, but yeah, you can't enchant your claws.
Okay, fair enough.
Can we
Fair.
Can we upgrade the mech suit at all?
Yeah. How would you like to upgrade it?
Okay, let me look at it real fast again.
And also, while this is going on, Chrysalis, you said that you wanted to do some research on the black market.
Yeah, some research. Also, if Chris is still a little freaked out by getting punched the hell out of him by the bioweapon, so any way to upgrade the infiltration suit's armor class would be certainly good.
Okay, yeah.
Tech parts.
Try the tech parts.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
the
tech parts
ISS
would upgrade
MOM
your
sheet.
AC.
How many do we have? I'm looking, but I don't.
Oh,
I
it's
don't
on the
see.
Trello.
Yeah, you can either, since
We
you
have
have
three
access to
tech
the
parts.
black market now, you can spend credits on the parts.
We have
or-
enough tech parts right now. There's 3.
Okay,
Oh,
so
there's
yeah.
only-
But we can buy them for 40 a piece.
Yeah. So yeah, knowing Chris, probably not comfortable enough using your all's parts yet anyway. So pays for the parts herself.
Yeah, be 140 for that, and
Okay.
then yeah, let me know when you're ready for the black market rundown.
Cool. And do I need to roll for the armor class upgrade?
Yes, anytime that y'all are using parts, there's a skill check involved. So, so yeah, in this case, Arcana probably
Okay,
makes
cool.
sense, or Salvina can apply crystals to armor to reinforce it using a medicine check.
Yeah, Chris will attempt to do it with Arcana.
All right, and yeah, you do pass the DC necessary with the 16 there, and yeah, you do some ablative plating on your armor.
Cool. So +1 or
It should say on the sheet, but yeah, I
Oh,
think it's.
sorry.
It's +2.
Oh, is it +2? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
What part? It's on Trello, right? Or is it a different?
So description of what the parts do should be in the ship's character sheet.
Oh,
So we used 3 tech parts, right?
It sounds like well, Chrysalis bought
Yeah.
those tech parts.
got it.
Oh, okay.
I bought my
bought
own
3?
too. Yeah.
Bought 3 or 2?
3. I bought 3.
Oh, okay, so we have 1 ship part and 3 tech parts and 0 gun parts because I used the ones that we have.
Wait, how many? Sorry, how many tech parts?
3, so that's
A one upgrade.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Can I do streamline the mech suit? It says improve abilities. How would you
Yeah, so
define
that would like improve its dexterity.
Well, that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Like
So
instead of -1.
for every +2 dexterity, it's going to be tech parts.
Okay. And what? It's an Arcana roll.
Yeah, Arcana Arcana is basic technology. So unless you can make a different argument.
Who's skilled with basic tech? That's not great.
Oh, yeah. Chris is the tech expert.
All right, can you roll for it and I'll back you up?
And Tyler, if there are any magic items that you would think put on like a wish list for Yoshi, just let me know.
Okay. I figure I'll still be buying stuff, but I'm gonna change it from weapon parts to ship parts if that's okay, and upgrade the scanners.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah, don't worry, Brizza. I'll do a good job on this.
Thanks. Oh, we didn't do so hot. I think this goes here.
All right. Well, I think
Ooh.
that Chrysalis roll, was that assisted or not?
That was assisted, but it
Okay.
wasn't a great assist.
Got it. So it looks like a part is lost there.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's all right. Let's try again. I'm gonna buy some more. We need one more. I'll pay for that out of pocket. Let's try that one more time.
All right.
All right, and 15 is the DC to beat. So.
All right. That's a little bit more maneuverable in the mech. Thanks for the help.
Your mech is awesome.
Mech, you get rid of some superfluous plating.
Can somebody help me install these scanners, Chrysalis?
Can somebody help me, Chrysalis?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll check the black market stuff after we're done with all this.
Yeah, Chrysalis, you keep pulling Chrysalis away from the computer, but all right. But Yoshi has some ideas for the ship's scanning system.
Ooh, new scanner.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I use 3 ship parts, and I'll assist you. Oh,
Oh,
nat
Get a
20.
ship part back.
Nice. Can somebody add 1 ship part? Or actually, I can do it. Is it
I
on
got it.
Trello? Okay.
Yeah, I got it. I have the page pulled up.
And then can I enchant those boots that I just bought? With
Yeah.
the, what is it? Tech parts?
What do
what-
the boots do?
The stealth. Advantage on stealth.
Sure, and they'll provide +2 dex.
+2 dex.
Sure.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Yeah, pretty great.
We have 3 tech parts.
I just used the tech parts.
Oh, okay.
Assuming we can pull it off, Chrysalis.
I like keeping track of micro.
There's going to be a slightly higher DC for this one, though.
Crystal crushed it. though.
Inspire him, Eli.
Yeah, I hate to
You
say
still have my
it.
inspiration.
Eli, can you inspire us? Just
You already
somehow?
have. You still have it already.
Okay. Oh,
Eli wiggles his hips, and you're inspired.
Oh, ta-ta! Look at me.
I don't even know why this works.
Yeah. Inspiring.
Look at
Let's
me.
not question it. Let's just enjoy it.
Roll the 1d6. We need probably more than a 3, so I'm guessing.
Let's see.
No.
You're rolling that D6, Dave?
No.
You lose a part.
Oh no.
The boots don't quite come together as you hoped.
Yoshi Amazon's another part.
Yeah,
Amazon Express, 1 hour delivery.
you're just getting teleported to your ship. Ding.
Try again, Chrysalis.
Okay.
Try again.
Also, why do I always see 2 dice when I roll these checks? Am I doing something wrong?
What?
I don't see any die.
I'm gonna inspire you again. Oh, Tutu, look at my inspiring moves. Oh God, I'm just kind of wiggling my hips while wincing at you.
Roll the d6.
Come on,
Come on,
6.
We can assist, right? Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I'm assistant, but still got another natural 1.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's enough.
Oh, that's...
It is not quite enough. You gonna spend another 40 credits?
Oh my god, yeah.
worth it.
I'm at 220. I'm losing all my money. Do you have another inspiration left?
Wait,
I don't.
Yoshi, can you redistribute our funds, please?
I need this.
I have no
I'm
more
going to be the
inspiration.
most agile dinosaur that has ever lived.
All right, is Chrysalis making another Arcana check?
Getting there.
Oh,
Hang on.
Velociraptor,
You up.
Do we have
Min-Master.
anyone? Do we have anyone higher than a 6?
No, I
On
don't.
what?
On Arcana.
Yeah,
Is anybody luckier at rolling?
I'm -1.
that's literally everyone.
One.
And I'll be assisting. Oh, there it is.
All right, get your +2 boots, and yeah, you keep one of those 3 parts.
Yeah, sorry, Yoshi. I'm getting kind of tired. I'm upgrading everyone.
Work, work, work.
Yeah. Chrysalis overclocks your dampening boots. So now you have magnet repulsors on there.
Okay.
All right, Chrysalis, start checking out some black market details.
Yes, is everybody cool? I'm gonna go onto the computer now.
Yeah, you've earned it, kid.
Kid.
All right. So, what you find, and just to recap, the reason that you came to this system in the first place was the Shadow organization that created Yoshi was also related to the destruction of Eli's old ship. Was apparently here trying to get some stolen star charts back. So the group had the idea of figure out the black market, see who's selling these star charts, and maybe that can lead you to the Shadow organization or tell you what they're doing. You do find that these star charts are being sold by a local group called the Bliss Roths. Yeah, you got it, Michael.
Yeah.
They are standard criminal outfit. They have a penchant for attacking USF vessels. Have tactics trained against them. But specifically, you do find this listed in kind of a strange manner. If you wanted to read it aloud to the team there.
Let's see.
What's it say?
I'm trying.
Can you please read it?
Stolen from a disgraced general's fleet, built on his cryptocratic fantasies. I don't even know what that means. Singular to discovering
It's
untold power.
fantastic.
So whatever these star charts involve, they're certainly talking them up. Chrysalis, can you go ahead and make a Arcana check for me?
But what are
Boy, can I.
what are fantasties?
Wait, what?
What are fantasties?
Jeez.
I think it's food that you really just think is going to be amazing.
You get the sense that this posting was not made by an educated individual.
Oh.
That's the feeling that you get when you get to hang out with Araposa.
Oh, cryptocratic fantasies. I think that was a band back on Melgore.
Cryptocratic fantasties?
Hey, real quick, those are being sold by. The plans are being sold by the gang, the Bliss Roths.
Yes.
Okay. Does
Yeah.
the name of the gang ring any bells for me?
You can make a history check.
I'll do that as well.
Okay.
Brizza, you know that, again, they do target USF vessels. It makes sense of how they would have gotten these star charts. especially considering the communication from the Shadow Organization seemed like they were linked to the USF. They, you know that they're a small outfit, probably not not worth worrying about too much. I see some prunes. And also, you with that history check, you recall seeing a bounty for them.
Oh.
There's a bounty for these.
We're all about the
These,
bounties.
where these misled youth.
Chrysalis, as you're trying to poke around the source code of this posting, for additional details, you don't come across much.
I guess sorry, I'm really not finding much.
However, there is an option to start a dialogue with the Blissrots if you wanted to purchase these star charts for 700 credits.
Oh.
Let's do it.
What's
this-
everybody got to contribute?
Is this an or best offer situation?
It does mention, or the posting does mention negotiable.
Oh,
It's going to be exactly 140 credits per person.
We're
don't we put
gonna
up
try and
100 each
negotiate,
now and-
Brisa.
What's that?
We're gonna try and negotiate like your mom would do.
That's right.
Let's put up 100 each now, so start it at 5 as an offer.
All
and
right.
wait, you said there was a bounty on these individuals, correct, Brazil?
That's right.
What if we just go in, guns blazing, and make money and get the item for free? Boom,
Hmm.
goes the dynamite.
I like the way you think, Yoshi.
I think that would work, but we're going to need to start talking to them to figure out when and where we can meet first.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
make the offer.
Yeah,
All right,
Chrysalis,
so you open a communication. Oh, go ahead, Chrysalis.
say, guys, if we just keep killing every criminal element we come across, we're going to make some pretty nasty enemies.
We didn't kill the doctor, nor did we kill the brokey.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
also
Casey,
killed 6
We did-
guards. We probably could have found another way.
if anything, I think it's important that we leave a few behind to tell others how heroic and strong and cool we are.
yes.
We have to think about our colony and its protection. It is a good point that we don't want to draw any harmful elements to our home.
That's
What if
true.
they-
Maybe.
Good.
Sorry, Yoshi, go ahead.
What if they attack Briza's hot mom?
That's right. We got to keep out
Self-defense
away
is
from the
always-
colony and protect Brecca.
What if we have some kind of code? Like if we're fired upon first, like we don't start fights, but we end them.
Well, self-defense is always fine. I'm just saying maybe, I mean, in this case, we can just negotiate down. We can just pull our money and buy the star charts. There's no need.
The problem with that is we're funding their operations. They are a threat to the galaxy. However, I am all for letting them surrender if they're interested in reforming.
Yes.
I
Surrender or
feel
die.
good in everyone.
No, there's a way we do things in space. Otherwise, it's the wild, wild west, and it's a USF code. And if they don't come peacefully, we take them by force or destroy them in the process.
That's
What's
right.
the Wild Wild West?
Have you heard of a space opera?
Yeah,
Take
out on the fringe of the
Wild West.
galaxy, it's a lawless place. I've seen it once.
Okay.
Lived to
Other
tell the
directions
tale.
from west.
The call vendor button is blinking.
Okay, well, I'm not a negotiator, so
Eli.
I think this
I'm
might
great
be a
at
job for
negotiation.
Briza.
Yeah, Eli's the best at
are.
persuasion.
Definitely has the highest charisma.
All right, Eli, you press the button.
Yeah. Beep.
All right, and it spends a moment connecting before it eventually says that you are being connected with a man named Seeger, and suddenly
Oh.
this guy appears.
He's loaded with pleasure rings.
That's why he has such a big smile on his face.
Yeah, that guy's really happy.
That's Eli in 10 years.
Oh god.
That's his resting face too. It's amazing.
And
That's amazing.
you see him appear, and he says, "This is Seeger of the Blissrots. Who am I speaking to?"
This is Prince of the ISS MOM.
And
I see you have many pleasure rings. I have a couple myself. Yours are impressive.
thanks. This has been pleasing me for hundreds of years now.
Let me ask you something. After a while, do you get desensitized? I mean, the slightest breeze must just trigger those.
Says, "Well, why do you think I have so many now?"
Nice.
I whisper to Eli, this guy looks like he's pretty horny. Check out all those butt plugs in the background.
I like you already.
It's, he like leans forward like he's trying to look into your ship, and he says, "Is that a raptor?"
Yeah, we bought this thing a couple stations back. Was a pretty penny, but he was worth it.
He says, "Excellent. I like your style. I saw you contacted me about the star maps."
Yeah, they seemed interesting. What can you tell us about them?
And he says, "Maybe we can trade them for the raptor."
So this would be with no credits?
He says, "Oh, maybe a discount." And he looks ahead and he says, "What about the women?"
Well, everything's up for debate. Everything is open to our deal here. But that raptor was a pretty penny now. Is there anything you can do to sweeten the pot?
All right. Assuming you're deceiving him, go ahead and make a deception check.
Big
I
plot.
think Yoshi would probably be worth more than 700.
Right. Sure.
Probably. Yeah.
You're biased though.
Yeah.
Um,
I was having sex with Brizza.
That's true.
Yeah, mine rolled twice too.
All of a sudden, you actually start seeing blood fly in the background of this guy. You hear bullets whizzing by as he turns around and starts shouting some orders. And suddenly, he is not paying attention to the conversation anymore. It seems that his rig, or wherever he's at, is under attack.
Is the communication encrypted? Are we getting a reading on where they are?
Yeah, Chrysalis, can you trace the call?
Chrysalis, yeah, you can go ahead and make an Arcana check, and Eli, you can actually also make a Survival check.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll nail this.
Hack the mainframe.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
The worst at rolling.
All right, and yes, in fact, with Chrysalis's technology tracking there, you do find that they are at an abandoned mining rig deeper into the haze of Lich 3 here, but should be able to head into the direction and see who's attacking them.
Okay.
Also, this guy seems like complete sleaze, so I'm a little bit more okay with the killing strategy now.
Well, I'm glad our moral judge approves now. Full speed ahead.
Yeah, I immediately plot a course for the mine that they're at.
All right, let me get the music updated here. All right, so you depart from Sheol Station and head into the dense upper atmosphere of the gas giant. And you will need to navigate to the mining rig. Getting here is dangerous in its own right. Again, this area, gas giant, so you're navigating through thick fog. It's not just a mist. It's actually a lot of granular minerals and stuff like that. So not only that, but turbulence and debris can appear without warning. So
Glad we upgraded those sensors.
Yeah, cloaking.
Yeah.
Good call, Yoshi.
Engage
Insta.
cloaking device.
yeah,
What
so
would a piloting role be?
not only do you get to navigate with advantage now, whoever's helping pilot this.
Eli and I are piloting.
Survival with advantage.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Oh no, terrible roll.
Well, Brezza will get a chance in a second, but yeah. So with the upgraded sensors, Eli, you do detect a couple of big clusters of scrap metal that are just kind of being tossed around here in the storms of the upper layer, and you're able to just bypass them altogether. However, there is a sudden geyser of this mineral detritus from some area lower in the planet's multiple layers, and you do have to evade them. So luckily, I think y'all also have upgraded thrusters. So make a dexterity save from your ship, please.
You want to do that, Brizza?
I have
All right.
5.
You said Dex?
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
5 decks.
Wait.
There's no.
There's no upgrade on the character sheet.
Yeah, there's
Oh.
no stats on the sheet. But
Oh, is there not? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Shit.
got it.
let me. But she got a.
Well,
five.
That's like the
Bonnie,
base roll. Oh.
You aced it anyway. So. All right. So yes, Bonnie's expert piloting skills actually managed to avoid all of these chunks of rock as you're heading towards the platform.
Well done, Brizza. This place is a mess.
The crumpet run back in my my heyday was pretty good practice for this.
Nice.
1 second here.
Hold on, everybody. This is gonna be bumpy.
Hold on, your
And
pleasure,
it
Riz.
certainly is. Chrysalis, as you're homing in on the location of the mining rig, you know that you're getting close, and you do in fact spot it, some blinking lights through the dark haze of the planet here. And this massive installation is hovering at one of the upper clouds. It has seen some damage recently. There's plumes of dark smoke billowing out from ruined contraptions on the surface. Hoses are hanging below, just dribbling out coolant. But it does look to be stable, for landing.
Yeah, I use the scanners and look for a good landing spot to yell to Eli.
All right. Also, as you're approaching, I'll get this for you. There we go. You're coming up on this mining rig. You do see 2 mechs deployed around the perimeter of the main building. May be safe to approach from a lower angle, as instructed by Chrysalis a moment ago. And you do also see another ship docked at this station, about the same size as the ISS MOM. And from your skill check, Brizza, you know that this is not a Blissrot vessel.
I've got a feeling we've got some bounty hunters here to clean this mess up. So it's possible they'll be hostile because they want the money.
Does it seem like I should stay on the ship and provide air support while we deploy you in the mech?
Yeah, I think that's a good call. We may want to send some people from behind as stealth as well.
All right. Suit
Brent,
up.
Brent, if you know them, if they're bounty hunters, can we just send them a message and offer to help them, and they can get the full bounty as long as we get the star chart?
I don't actually know them. I'm speculating, but they're definitely not Blissrot.
Yeah.
If
Do you
they're
wanna try?
attacking the Blissrot, they're probably here for the money.
Chrysalis, you actually get a message suddenly, not directed at you, but basically like posted on the Blissrot's market page that you were tracking. And it says, the Blissrot gang has been eliminated. Any attempts to enter their airspace will be met with lethal force.
All right.
Eli, maybe get on the comms and negotiate?
Are you sure we're not past negotiation at this point?
Well, we've not even talked to them. They don't even know who we are.
Brizza, get in the mech.
On it.
Whoa.
I hop into the next suit.
And then I am gonna open up communications and try to hail them.
Okay. And at first there's no answer, but eventually it does come through, and you get a read. I guess this person's hub kind of reflects their face, but you see this man. If it pops up.
Yeah, it worked.
Okay, there we go. And go ahead and make another history check for me, Eli.
Okay.
All right. You do, in fact, remember him from your USF days. He was actually a leader of a reconnaissance unit. And in fact, piecing things together, you don't actually think that these are bounty hunters. You think that perhaps the Shadow Organization is getting their star maps back.
Oh.
There goes negotiations.
Oh shit.
How bad do we want these star maps?
And he speaks up and he says, I understand you were the ones that were talking to the Bliss Rots at the time of your deal.
Eli is like visibly shaken for a second, but then like kind of steels himself and says, this is your one and only warning. Do not draw arms on us, or we'll blow you into the next galaxy.
What you are shopping for is not here anymore. It says you have no reason to fight with us. You don't know who you're messing with, and I doubt you have as many reinforcements as we do.
Who are you?
Insight check somebody that's good at it.
Not it.
I think I'm a little bit too shook.
You have a little bit of insight. Ooh,
He says that.
Actually, I'm really insightful.
not much.
Yeah.
Bam.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, Brizza, you get the sense that you're dealing with a no-nonsense person. And at least looking at his operation with the deployed mechs, the ship that he has, it actually strikes you as like a refitted USF vessel. You wouldn't be surprised if he has reinforcements. However, you do get the sense that he's perhaps posturing more than what he has available. So, he might be a long-term problem, but he may not have reinforcements immediately, at hand.
And
Kind
Yoshi,
of business.
Can I mute us for a second so we can talk?
Does she get a feeling that he really doesn't have the star chart?
oh,
No, you get the sense that, they're coming here for Star
They
Trek.
came here for it, yeah.
How bad do we want? I have him on mute or whatever. I said, how bad do we want this star chart?
What was it we were doing with the star chart again?
I am kind of sheepish, and I say, it had vital information about Yoshi and the experimentation that USF was doing with dinosaurs and the like.
It sounds like you just answered your own question.
and I
All
think
right.
didn't it have information on the black hole you were sucked into?
Yeah.
Brizza, get in the mech. Let's do this.
I believe
Pop it
I
open, and I'll launch right in the middle of them. Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can I
God.
shoot
Hold on,
my
let's-
rocket launcher down at them from the ship?
So hold on, let's make sure everyone's gonna deploy at roughly the same time. I don't just want everyone running out as they will.
Ah!
That's exactly what Brizza did, though.
That's what I'm doing right
These
now.
guys.
We're trying to get the drop on them, right?
Yeah.
Literally, the drop on them. We're doing a mech drop here.
I told him we had one warning.
Yeah. Do you remove him from mute?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
And
gonna say, sorry.
oh no, he says, yeah, what you're shopping for is not here. Turn around.
And I say, I know the kind of garbage you are, and that was your one warning. Prepare to die.
All right. And so Reza, you're launching out.
Yeah, I launched out. I land right here.
Okay. Well, so yeah, I want to understand what you're aiming to do so that I can play this
Okay.
off.
I want to use my rocket launcher.
Hold on, one second, Bonnie.
Sure.
Yeah. So yeah, you can think about it, but let me ask some questions real quick. So Eli is flying over this, or like you're approaching from an angle that you won't get shot at, because that determines how Briz is going to be able to land here.
I think, does this seem like a situation where we should all put the ship on autopilot and all just jump out? Or
So,
can I do anything? Can I stay in the ship and fight with the ship?
so you could fight with the ship, but it would be stationary. No one would be moving it, and you would just be shooting the cannons from where you were.
Okay.
You could actually, because there's a cloud cover, approach stealthily and I think did y'all get stealth on your ship?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's another thing that y'all can do, so that you might be able to catch them off guard as a group, or you can fly overhead and just everyone jumps out onto the ground.
Yeah, Avengers, let's all jump out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
screw the good way. We'll go the cool way.
Yeah, let's go the cool way.
All right.
If we can capture that leader guy, maybe we can get the rest of them to back off.
Superhero landing, and Yoshi jumps.
Yeah, and then I want the ship to like just be in orbit.
Okay, Eli, go ahead and make a survival check. Let's see how well you can angle the ship, and that will give the party their landing radius, if you will.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey,
Nice.
pretty good. All right, and you wanted to try and land your party right in the middle of that crowd, or off to the side, or what?
Right in the middle. Let's
Yeah,
do it.
a circle so that we can all have each other's backs.
All right,
Yeah.
gonna die today.
Let me make the space here. All right, you see this white grid?
Okay.
Place your character somewhere in that grid as you do an orbital landing.
Can you put our character tokens out? Remember, I'm the mech.
If you drag from the
Oh,
sheet,
that's right, the character sheet. Okay. Yeah.
That Meg.
What do I drag from the character sheet?
Is that from Reboot or something?
that's funny, I don't know.
I don't remember. It was just a lot of Googling till I found something cool.
Okay.
So yeah, Eli, if you just drag, you got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Perfect.
All right, and I did get some music for Bonnie's mech, so we're gonna start with that in a second once everyone rolls initiative.
Yeah, fighting. Also, I'll tell
Yeah,
Gacy
that's
to just get the ship. What should we tell Gacy to do? Should we just tell him to chill up here and?
Couldn't you man one of the cannons? Shoot the mechs?
I would like him
Ooh,
to
would it be
start up a
accurate
nice
enough?
focaccia.
He's basically gonna evade with the ship.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Have him make a
Hey,
nice
Tyler,
focaccia.
could you actually start to the left side of everyone? Because I want to hit them with the rocket launcher and I don't want to hit you.
Oh, I'm fine. I'll take it. No,
Thanks. Because I can position it in a way that it won't hit anybody but the 3 dudes. If I
20.
time it right, I guess.
Yeah, you should be starting too, because you got a nat 20.
No,
All right.
actually I got a 5. I forgot to click it, so I redid it so I could put it on the tracker.
So what did
I
you
have the
actually get?
worst.
For
5.
the 5. Okay. Okay, I see. All right. So Salvina, what's your dexterity?
My dexterity is 5. Oh,
5.
sorry. It's a 16 or a +3.
+3. Okay. In that case, I will actually have you go first, Salvina.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
We'll start Bonnie's music when her turn starts.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
I land in stealth mode.
So Dave, again, are you making a stealth check? Because that you need hiding, unless you have like an invisibility spell or something. Like you don't just have like a optical stealth thing. It's you're making a stealth check, which mechanically works the same as D&D. So you would need cover to hide.
Gotcha. Okay, never mind.
Okay, yeah. With that said, if like for the character building stuff, if you actually like took the contraptions or I think whatever it was called to get spells, and you have like an invisibility spell, let me know.
Okay.
Cool. All right, so people are landing. Salvina, you
Yeah.
touch down here. It is your turn.
Get him.
Let's see. To start out, I just want to. There's the button I'm looking for. Tap Eli on the shoulder and give him True Strike.
Oh, nice.
Oh, sorry, that's not it. It's
That's not-
resistance.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay, so he'll get a bonus on his
No.
saving throw. Okay, cool. All right, it is his turn, and good thing you made that saving throw. He throws a grenade,
Oh,
um, which acts as the spell
fireball.
Hypnotic Pulse, but this is a Mind Snap grenade. So everyone make a Wisdom save.
Oh, it's everyone?
It hits everyone.
Okay. Yoshi's so good at wisdom saves.
Uh-huh.
I should get a plus
Oh,
one. I
God.
I get to add a
Oh
D4.
God, 3.
Yeah, Eli, you could add a D4, but I don't think that's actually gonna.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually pass unless
Jesus.
you get something else.
That's a mean spell.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to wake everyone up, Brisa?
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, get up, CV Head.
He holds up his hand and he says, "Wait till you move before you start firing." And then he enters this building
What?
and disappears out of your sight.
Damn it.
The sad thing was, I intentionally put myself a little bit further away from you guys so I could try to avoid AoEs, and it still didn't help.
Do we take damage?
No, you don't take damage. You're just incapacitated.
Oh.
Basically this grenade goes off and you see these fractal patterns, and this the sound wave kind of just incapacitates your mind.
Damn.
So yeah, which it's the spell Hypnotic Pattern. The mechs do nothing because they're holding their action to see if anyone's still alert. Yoshi, you are incapacitated.
Yeah.
Chrysalis is incapacitated. The guards hold their action. Eli is incapacitated. It is Bonnie's turn at the end of initiative. Let's get this song going.
No way! How are you gonna wake us all up?
So I am concentrating a rocket blast here so that it hits those two.
Okay.
Will a 13 hit?
Will a 13 hit?
Ooh.
A 13 does hit the mech.
Okay.
Does not hit the smaller guy. So, but
Oh my god, my rolls are terrible.
okay. I don't think you actually have to roll to attack on that one. I think they just make a
Oh.
save.
Oh. Okay. You're right. It's Dex versus flat 14.
Okay.
One.
So the gunner guy does actually take the 14 damage.
Okay.
The mech takes half.
The mech. Yeah. Okay. 7.
Mech got a natural save there.
All right.
All right. That is your action. Are you going to move at all?
I am going to not move because I don't want to attack of opportunity.
Okay. They say the Bolgan is still alert. Shoot her down. And all guns are now trained on Brizza.
Oh, superhero landing.
Salvina, you are incapacitated. It is the mech's turn. They will begin moving in. One will punch at. Hold on, let me find it. Yeah, at Brizza in her mech
wait.
suit.
Sorry, can I have like shaking someone as like a bonus action?
No, that is an action.
It's an action?
Yes. Yeah,
All
it is.
right.
It is on the spell.
I think damaging people also counts. I don't know if you can damage us somehow with the
Oh,
A
yeah,
mighty-
Bonnie. I'm sorry. I didn't actually put that on the spell. I apologize.
Oh,
But
okay.
yes, I meant to include some text on there. It does take an action to shake one of your allies. So if
Okay.
you wanted to use an action to shake someone instead of firing that rocket, you can.
No, that's okay. I
Okay.
Or
wanted
just
to try
damage.
to use it, yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So, but yes, you can otherwise spin an action to wake someone. So, 24 to hit from the punch.
Whew,
Oh,
that's okay. That hits. But
All right.
8 damage.
8 damage to the mech.
Strength
Make
save?
make that strength save.
Seriously?
All right. Your mech does fall down, and then the other one will punch as you hit the ground with advantage.
Oh,
my
boys.
God. Wait,
Uh,
it says push 2 squares. Which direction did I get pushed?
You didn't get pushed since you kind of just hit the other
Okay.
mech. Yeah,
Okay.
you just got pushed to the ground. Yeah, and then the other one hits the mech for 5 points of damage.
Okay.
You're in a mosh pit right now.
Their autocannons are spinning, but not yet firing bullets. The gunners each take a shot at the mech. That is 23 to hit the prone Brizza,
Oh my God.
Ooh.
Yeah, that hits.
25 to hit the prone Brizza, and 19 to hit the prone
Yeah.
Brizza.
Yeah.
Goodbye, mix.
Okay.
And it is Brizza's turn.
All right. I get up. I get
right.
knocked down, but I
That
get up again.
That's half your movement.
That's a move, right? Okay. Then I am going to. Attack the one that I've already damaged. Or should I be waking people up?
Yeah.
I feel like with this. Okay. All right.
You can't 1v5 these people.
Who's the easiest person to hit? I guess I'll shake Salvina.
Okay. And
She
you
can
don't
start
have,
helping shake.
all you have to do is say, yeah, I spend the action shaking them.
Okay.
You don't have to hit them, or they don't have to make a save. So, all right. So you nudge Salvina with your mech pinky,
Mm-hmm.
and you shake her out of her stupor.
Oh.
All right. And good thing too, because Salvina's turn is next.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
So Salvina, you get your senses, and you see 3 of your allies with their heads lolling.
I'm gonna go ahead and just gently kick Eli away.
Oh, I'm up next.
All right. The mech's starting to see that people are coming too. One of them still punches at the mech suit. 27. Ooh.
19 damage. What the heck? Oh, I can do a strength save.
It's going to be more damage than that.
Well, I got my save.
And then another 8 from the crit.
Oh.
27 damage. Holy shit.
Is your mech still up?
Yeah, it had a
mech-
lot of hit points, but it's not in great condition.
You should have an attack rolls, Dustin. Holy crap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm getting terrible rolls, and you're getting amazing rolls.
They're big rolls. And then the other mech suits, the autocannon begins spraying out.
No.
So, Brizza and Salvina and Eli, the 3 of you, please make dex saves. Or that shouldn't say reflex.
Oh my god.
Is that spell still active on me? With the save?
No, because you were woken up by Salvina. All right, so it looks like each of you will take 9 damage as bullets begin pouring out.
Mech is like in really rough state.
Oh no.
Like it is beat up.
You're gonna have to hit up your old friend. You know, the one in the mech.
That's right. The one who designed this mech, the racer. Oh, I can't
Yoshi.
remember his name.
You are incapacitated.
Yeah.
You are incapacitated, and it is the gunner's turns. One will run up to Eli. Oh, let me do this one at a time. Shock prod, 24 to hit Eli.
That hits.
All right, 4 damage plus 5 lightning, and you cannot make reactions.
What's
Oh
happening?
my god.
And well, versus Salvina.
Do they get advantage for flanking?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. So 20 to hit Salvina.
Yeah, that hits. 6 plus 8 damage.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Cannot make reactions. And it is now Eli's turn.
Please wake me.
Eli. So I would apologize if wanting to jump in, recklessly and like with no tactics and training, wasn't totally in character for Eli.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying otherwise.
Yeah.
But Eli's like under Eli's like jumpsuit, you see like this kind of like rumbling around his like forearm, like something's trying to like kind of get out of there, and he's like, "Oh, what's happening?" And then, but I'm gonna like get up and shake Yoshi. I'm gonna say, "Oh, get up, buddy. We need you."
Yoshi's eyes he's like looking over and says, "So pretty."
And
No.
that's my turn.
All right, mech suit.
All right. I'm gonna wake up Chrysalis.
Oh,
Yeah.
I might have messed up something. Whoops.
What do you think you messed up?
So the incapacitation thing was an area of effect. Was there anything else that's area of effect?
The bullet spray is.
Oh, okay, so I should have only taken half damage.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
How much damage was that? 9?
It'd be 4. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, mech suit wakes up Chrysalis. You get the nudge, and I think that is the whole party back on its feet. Salvina, top of the round.
I'm not doing super great, but let's see.
Party wipe. Party wipe.
At least we had the mech to tank all that damage.
Yeah.
I know, right?
It just sucked
We've
it up.
never wiped before. I wouldn't be mad. Like, stakes are fun.
If the mech is destroyed, I pop out of it, right?
Yes, yeah, you do a diva.
We didn't get an inspiration for meeting what's her name?
Araposa.
Caraposa.
Araposa.
Correct.
Okay.
We did?
No, you did not.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure we did. I mean,
Oh my god, wait,
maybe not in terms of dice rolls, but I was pretty inspired.
Yeah.
everyone was in awe. That was amazing. Remember 20 minutes ago when we were having a great time?
If anything, it caused this very reckless behavior.
Suddenly Yoshi's life flashes before his eyes.
Trying
with
to-
all this
Try to sting this guy.
Okay, yeah.
Bingo.
Make a save. All right, he is stunned.
Nice.
Nice.
And it's going to be a little bit less damage, and will make him much easier to hit. Anything else, Salvina?
That's it.
All right. This mech will take another punch at Brizza. 18.
18? Yeah, that hits.
All right, 10 points of damage.
Ooh.
Make that strength save.
Succeed.
All right. And then there's another bullet spray, this time against Salvina, Eli, and Yoshi.
This is the end of the mech.
Come on, Dex.
This is
He's
the
not
end.
hitting the mech. The mech's fine.
Oh yeah, it's the dex save?
Yeah.
Oh
Oh
no.
my god.
Brizza,
Wow.
you're not getting hit.
Do I still have the save spell on me from Salvina?
You
Or
do.
was that
What
concentration?
is this?
Wait, which one shot the bullet spray?
This one.
Okay. Wait, would that... It says
It's-
contiguous squares. That's a line, right?
It's just 3 squares that touch each other.
Oh.
Does a 14 pass the save?
Wait,
13 passes. Yeah, the save's 13.
if it's 3 squares that touch each other, then it can't hit all 4 of us.
Bonnie, I never said it hit you.
Oh,
Did it hit you?
it did. Okay,
No.
sorry. Like, oh my god, the mech suit is dead.
Yeah. No, it hits Salvina, Eli, and Yoshi.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry.
Yee. I took it's half as much, so I took
Yeah,
4
half
or
as
5.
much. Yeah. All right. Yeah. And you know that if you had some cover, those bullets might not hurt as much.
Really?
Which the mech suit does count as cover. It is Yoshi's turn.
Yoshi's eyes narrow into little squints as he glares at this guy, leaps into the air, and tries to claw at his chest with a 9.
This one?
Yeah.
We're
Okay,
gonna
9.
like this because our rolls are terrible.
Well,
And they
the
were
2
never,
on
the
that.
party was never seen nor heard from again.
Okay, and then he'll bite him with an 11.
They
11
never
misses.
found out what was under Chrysalis's suit.
And then he'll burn action surge to do another claw. Hey,
Nice.
we're in it, boys.
That's
That's
something.
it.
Nice,
That's
nice.
17 points of damage.
Hello.
All right, took some damage. You said 19?
17 points of damage.
All right. You have your other offhand attack, or how's that work?
No, I figured out that's actually bonus
Oh,
action. Be that
right.
because I don't actually have multi-attack, so I use my bonus and then action surge for that another attack. So that's it.
All right, Chrysalis.
All right, so this thing right here that I'm trying to ping and failing at.
Hack the mech.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that
I
is
don't
a
think you
good
can do that.
idea. Can you do that?
I'm-
Is it a robot or is there a person in it?
There's a person in there. There's no hacking the mech.
Aw.
Well,
It's gotta have some
override the
automatic
control
functions,
system.
right? Like fueling.
Override the weapon system.
That thing, is that cover?
The boxes?
I'll just move my character next to it to indicate. The brown thing.
Yes, that is cover.
Cool. Can I use my bonus action to disengage and then get there with my movement?
If you took that rogue ability, I forget what it's called, that lets you disengage. Yes.
Yeah, I've got that.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool. So I run over there to get cover, and then I shoot my dart launcher at the guy that Yoshi clawed.
Okay, got it. This one. Cool. So yeah, you now have cover, and you take a shot.
And I'm probably muttering something about bravado tactics while I do this.
All right, I'm gonna
highly
change the
trained
music.
professional.
To reflect, can you change the music to reflect the direness of our circumstances?
God. No.
You're able to get all the way over there?
Yeah.
Nice.
Was that so? You can move 40 squares, Dave?
It's possible that attack never happened. Let's see.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can still make the attack while moving.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Well, I thought I might have to sprint to make the distance.
Yeah, I mean, you may not be able to make the distance, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
but,
You might have to choose.
Yeah. Attack or.
I'll hold the roller open for you.
you
Yeah,
could,
I-
you could.
That's a good idea.
I have no number under speed, so I don't know.
Okay. You probably have a speed of 6 squares, so you could move to here for
On
cover.
that. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Okay, that works.
Cool. And yes, as you're running to cover, you take a shot. A 12 does miss, however. So, all right, it is their turn.
Bad rolls.
One is stunned, but the other will use his shock prod versus Yoshi. 15.
15 does not hit.
All right. And then this one will go against Eli.
Also, if we're getting beat up too bad, we can always call Gacy in, and then just flee this scene and try again later. Just an idea.
All right, 26 to hit Eli.
I'm trying to think if I've. Fuck! I haven't been using uncanny dodge,
Mm,
but I will. I don't have a reaction from last turn, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that hit.
Okay.
From being prodded.
All right. So yes, that will hit and 8 damage. And the other one is stunned. It is now Eli's turn.
Okay. I'm looking pretty fucked up. Eli, I'm gonna take a disengage. And why couldn't Chris use this area right here? What was the problem with that?
Was too far.
Okay. That's not too far for me. Eli's kind of clutching his forearm, and you can see this kind of this bubbling. It's coming and you see this kind of black spectral kind of tentacle come out the end of there, but he like runs and he's like, "You got him, buddy!" And I'm gonna inspire Yoshi with my bonus action
Okay.
as I disengage and run over here.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah,
Alright.
I have 5 extra movements, so I can make that.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna use action surge and unload my rifle on the one that's this one.
Got it. The stunned one.
Yeah.
All right. He is
Get on.
already partially wounded from the rocket blast earlier.
And I'm
28
kind of like wincing because like I'm in pain from my thing. I'm like, suck on this.
And that does bloody him.
And
As
that's my turn.
his suit is pierced. It is the mech suit.
All right. I'm gonna try to use my arm smash on that one.
Okay. 22
Arm
hit.
smash.
2 hits. All right. 15 damage to that mech.
All right. The metal squeals as you punch and push it back. Anything else?
No.
Alvina.
There's not really anything else I can do.
Okay, I am going to engage my pulse boots to find cover.
Okay.
I guess I'll go here. That's as far as I can go.
Yeah. And yeah, with that pre-disengage, you can just zoom over everyone's head.
Nice.
Mm.
We're not all pleasure rooms, y'all.
And then, is that my action, or do I still get an action?
That is a bonus action.
Oh, it's a bonus action. Great. Okay, so now that I'm here, I would like to create my crystal flame and toss it to, who can I reach? 30 feet? I'll shoot for
Yeah.
this guy behind Yoshi.
Okay. You can also hit the stunned one if you'd like while flying.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I'm disengaging from here and flying up, I produce a crystal. It lights with flame, and then I slam it forward to create the fireball that hits him.
All right. Let's see if it hits.
Is it just one d20?
It'll have advantage because he's stunned.
Okay.
But, yeah. It'll be a d20 plus your spell hit. It's probably like a 6 or something.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is a critical hit. So
Nice.
roll your 48 worth of fire damage.
Oops.
Wow.
Nice.
Fire damage.
Oh fuck.
All right. He looks very wounded.
And he's on fire, right?
That's not part of the spell, but yeah. But he is. It's just not doing anything.
Just RP fire.
You
Yeah.
can't put it out.
It's like my stealth field. It's RP.
Yeah.
It's an
Alright.
RP fire.
The mech suits will try to stop the assailant robot one more time. 26 to hit.
The mech breaks down and Brizza pops out.
Oh.
Nerf this!
You're pissed.
All right, and I'll let you pick which of those 4 squares you want.
So I land. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
And I'm like, you're gonna pay for that. These
Alright,
things are really
and,
expensive to repair.
It will then move in, and then there's gonna be some shots against the fleeing people. Let's have dex saves from all 3 of you behind cover. Or, sorry, not all 3 of you. That wouldn't be possible. Actually, it's gonna do Brizza and Yoshi, because y'all don't have cover. So Brizza, Yoshi, please make dex saves. Yoshi, you take half. Brizza, you take 9.
Is it 4?
Yeah, so 4. as it sprays. Oops, across those 3 squares, hitting y'all. And it is now Yoshi's turn.
Yoshi will. Oops. Is that guy bloody from the 17 damage?
No.
Oh. Okay.
17 hits. 9 bloodies him.
19 points of damage.
And another 10.
As he ducks down low and bites onto his ankle, and then in this weird display of flexibility, brings his claws up and scrapes it across his face.
Ooh. I want a second attack.
That's his offhand.
Oh.
You'll get a second attack next level.
Oh, nice.
Yoshi's gonna be unstoppable.
It is Dave's turn.
All right, let's see. Damn.
Bathroom sec. Oh, that's not from Dave.
Oh, I was like, the message is coming from inside my. Let's see. Yeah, unfortunately, Chris doesn't really have a lot of combat options. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to shoot the dart at the guy that's covered in RP fire.
All right.
I also imagine he's screaming like, "Hua, hua, hua!" Patting his
Actually, hold
arm.
Hold on.
Ferociously.
I'm going to. I'm gonna first move to here.
So real quick, right here is about a 10-foot drop.
Oh, gotcha. Well, that makes that less doable.
Yeah, I was wondering about that ledge, like if there's a little bit of room.
Yeah, not right here.
Okay.
So in that case, I'll go back to my original plan, which is to shoot and miss.
Yeah.
Oh, that hits.
Whoa!
And
Taunted the dog.
as he's flailing around in green fire, Chrysalis takes a pot shot and knocks him down.
Woo! Good job.
All right, clicking. That's weird.
He only needed 1 point of damage,
Oh, okay.
so you're good. It is their turn. So he's going to retaliate. The guy backed up against the crate from Yoshi will try and swing out his shock prod. 19.
That hits.
Oh, also, DM, quick question.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how the rules of the bullet spray work. Is it possible for the bullet sprays to hit friendly targets?
If it targets one of those 3 squares that it's in.
Okay, so like if one of us, it was like on the other side, and so that the soldiers were in between them and the mech, it would.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, that could happen. Yeah.
Okay.
So take 9 points of damage?
You take 9 points of damage, and then this one moves down to flank you, Yoshi. Hit.
Son of a flanker.
And the lightning roll critical here, so that is 15 points of damage. Still up, Yoshi?
Yeah, still up.
Alright. It is Eli's turn.
All right. Yeah, Eli looks like he's just like gritting his teeth. It looks like he's in a bunch of pain. He's bleeding. You can see his arm kind of shaking out of control, but he tries to steady himself and take another shot at the bloodied one on Yoshi with the space rifle.
Oh, that hits for 6 points of damage.
And then you're still inspired, right, Yoshi?
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna inspire Brizza. I'm like, Brizza, hang on. And then that's my turn.
All right.
Alright. Salvina.
I'm gonna take a moment.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Sorry, I take that back. It's Brizza's turn. I missed that because I deleted the mech icon.
Oh.
Oh, right. Okay. I am going to. Shit. I'm gonna move here I realize that provokes an attack from the guard, right?
Also the
Okay.
mech.
Oh,
Ooh.
crap. Yeah, maybe not then. Damn it. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move here and just deal with the attack of opportunity from the mech. I can hit the guy in front of Yoshi, right? With my
Yeah.
lance.
With your lance. Does a 15 hit you, Bonnie?
It does.
All right. So 30 damage to Brizza.
But I do my save.
So you stabilize.
Little
All right.
robot, no.
And as you move with your lance thrusting towards him, let's see if it's enough. 21 hits.
Nice.
And that 11 damage is what you need.
Yeah.
Right.
You impel him against the crate with your new thermal lance.
Oh, sorry. I want to use defensive drone on that attack.
That's fine, yeah.
Why is that not working?
React against a reaction.
I guess I can't do it that way, but it's a
Oh.
1d10.
Yeah, and actually, you can't react versus a reaction.
Oh, it's
Oh.
sorry. Never mind. I do nothing then with that attack.
All right. Okay, it is now Selvina's. Unless you wanted to keep moving or something.
Nah.
Okay.
I'd rather not provoke more attacks.
Julie?
I'm gonna use my new improved healing crystal to heal for 5 hit points plus 1d6
That's on who?
on me.
Okay.
I lay my hands on myself.
All right. And yeah, it has the new spearmint flavor.
No, Dustin, I looked it up,
Catch the
and one of the people that made D&D says you can't actually react from a reaction.
Oh,
Because like a
Oh.
counterspell, you could counterspell somebody else's counterspell.
Ah! Well, in that case, I rolled a 1d10.
Well, the DM says what happens.
So yeah, the DM does not allow that in his universe if he wishes.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, fair.
you reduced it on.
All right. Thank God. Not as beat up as I
Anything
thought.
else, Selvina? Is lay on hands an action or bonus action?
I'm pretty yeah, it's an action, so that's
Okay. Got it. All right. The mechs get to go. They move in with their fists ready. One versus Yoshi.
Oh, miss.
And the other versus Brizza.
Oh my God.
Wait, guys.
Oh.
Wait a minute, guys. Question: didn't we buy stim packs? Wasn't that a thing we did? Like,
I don't-
last round?
I don't think I have it on my character sheet.
Yeah, I can't recall. Maybe it's in Trello?
We talked about it.
Yeah.
Because I thought we made a big deal about that. I'm like, wait a minute, do we actually have them? I don't remember.
Serum of Raptor. Okay, no.
All right, Brizza, from that second
Stim
attack,
packs.
you take 18 damage.
Wait, actually, I'm gonna do
We did buy
defensive
stim packs
drone
there
again.
in Trello.
Or wait,
Sorry.
it hasn't been my turn. Never mind.
Yeah. So, do you get reactions at the start or the end of your turn?
It's
I think it's the start.
Yeah, I think it's the second.
I think it's the start. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you wouldn't have that reaction back.
I gotta wait.
All right. So yeah, 18 damage to Brizza, and it is done with the mechs. It's Yoshi's turn.
Oh lord. Little meta gaming here. Selvina, how much lay on hands, or how much healing do you have left?
10
Yeah.
plus
10?
2d5s.
2d5s.
Yeah, with my enhanced aboleth abilities.
D5s?
D6s.
D6s.
Yoshi is going to disengage. Can I aerobatics over this crate?
Yes, you can try to.
16.
All right. Yes, you managed to kick off the impaled soldier. Do you also disengage?
Yeah. Disengage is my main action. Then jump over that with bonus and movement if possible.
Right. And a raptor missing many of his scales, bleeding all over the place, leads next to you, Selvina.
Let's say, heal me up, Doc.
Oh, hi.
All you got. And that's for sure.
Chrysalis.
Actually, I might go right there.
All right. So I think Chris has just been muttering shit, 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 shit this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, your last shot got rid of someone.
Okay. Wait.
Oh no, I guess I have 20 total healing points now that we're level 4. So I have 15 left.
And Chris goes, wait, didn't we buy stim packs? And the camera pans back to the storage thing in the ship. And there's just a crate of stim packs sitting there.
And the narrator says, they did, but they left them on the ship.
Let's see. If we don't die here, we're gonna be much smarter next time. Fires a dart at the remaining standing soldier.
Okay. Alright, and a 10 does not hit him. Your dart flies wild. It is his turn. He will prod at Brizza.
Just left prison over there all by herself. Peace out.
18
That hits.
for 13 total
Oh
damage.
my god.
We left a naked diva out in the middle of the
Collapses.
field.
Brizza collapses.
Alright,
Knockout.
Brizza's knocked out. We're starting the death countdown.
Oh
Eli.
no. Eli's like shaking uncontrollably, and he's like, just hang on. And the like sleeve of his jumpsuit tears, and this spectral space tentacle whips out at which mech has been damaged?
The further
only
back
this
one. It's been
The what?
hit twice. Yeah, the further back one.
Okay, at him.
Alright, a 13 hits and does 6 points of damage.
And that's
Should that-
my turn.
Should that be higher, Michael, based off the cantrip? Your damage?
No. At next level, it goes up.
Oh, it's at level 6.
At level 5.
Oh, y'all are only 4. Okay. Got it. Okay. It is... Well, then I told Zelvina the wrong number, but that's okay.
Brizza.
Krista, make your death save.
It's just a d20, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, there's a little button on your character sheet.
Oh.
It's right under your hit points.
Your wounds get a little bit better.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
You're
Yeah, well, I got a 17.
All
So
right.
it's a success, right?
You need 3 successes to totally
to recover.
stabilize. Yeah. Salvina.
There's a bleeding Yoshi and a bleeding Brizza.
I want to, like, on my comms, call Gacy and tell him to beam Brizza up, or whatever it is you
Oh.
do.
Can we do that?
Do we
I'm not
have
gonna do
that
that.
technology?
We
So-
have a beamer.
Yeah, the teleporter doesn't quite work like that, but he does say, "I'll get close enough so that you can hop back aboard."
Thanks. Alright. And now I... what is that?
It's a sexy cat sticker.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Took my brain like 6-7 seconds to finally get the image oriented in my
It's like
head.
the shape, yeah, the shape of what's going on is confusing.
Michael, I showed everybody this sticker.
What? I don't have my camera on.
Oh, it's a sexy cat.
Oh.
I also have this one. That one you can see its
Is
panties.
that a smoking cat? Oh my goodness.
It's
Oh no,
like
she's like,
covered in
I
its
love
oh
that.
mouth
my.
like severely.
I'm a
That's
naughty
so good.
cat.
Mike, while you were gone, Gacy said he was going to bring the ship in close by.
Nice.
Because Brizza's unconscious.
Yeah.
I think we
know.
can take these guys if I get healed up.
Yeah, Yoshi
Yeah.
killed pretty much the world as long as he
We
doesn't.
have the numbers.
Yeah, Yoshi, please take 5 and 1d6.
Well, and yeah,
Oh.
you also don't know how many hit points the mechs have.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, that's
fucking
true.
whack.
Hello, is Eli and Chrysalis.
I'm
Something
low as fuck. Like, this tentacle thing wouldn't have happened unless I was scared.
I think maybe more than 5.
Well, I have one more than 5.
No, I meant Selvina. She's just so
Oh.
stingy with these heels. I'm bleeding here.
All right, so yeah, I was looking at Gacy. How much healing for Yoshi?
Oh, 5 plus a d6.
Thank you so much.
Keep it rolling.
9. Woo.
I don't know
All
how many
right.
hit points you have.
0, I know.
You see, guys, we reduced our reliance on Salvina by getting stim packs. You're
Wait.
great. And the ship.
Wait, did you have 0 hit points? And like, would
I
I
was at,
know
like,
that
6.
in character?
I was bleeding everywhere. I was just covered in
then
blood. Like,
okay, then take 10 and another d6. Or like 10 total and 2 d6s.
Yeah, let's get that. All right, so another 5, or another 10,
10.
from whatever you wrote previously.
all right. I'm good now. I'm no longer bloody.
19 total from that one, and it is the mech's turn.
Maybe the mechs will get tired.
This one is marching up, and without much cover from a punch.
Oh.
Salvina.
Yeah, that hit.
All right.
Wait,
14.
what is this, strength save?
Yes, so make a strength save, or else you may get knocked off.
No, that's not it.
Oh god. And Gacy's inbound, right?
Has a mech missed a single attack so far?
Seriously. Only my neck has.
Yeah, the mechs, like, they don't have a crazy high modifier. It's only a +7, but
It's really high. It's pretty darn high.
Salvina, you are knocked off the edge there. It is a 10-foot drop, so you'll take a little bit of extra damage from
Oh,
this.
how much?
I'm about to tell you. I think it's D6 per 10 feet. Is that right?
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm negative hit points.
Good.
Ooh.
All right, and another 5 from that.
I think it starts at 15 though, if I recall. I might be wrong though.
Well,
Yeah.
since this was also part of a punch, I'm just gonna say it is the bare minimum falling damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spongy.
Which is
And
fine.
yeah, you see Salvina as soon as she healed you get knocked off with a punch from this mech.
Are you unconscious now?
I have negative 4 hit points.
Okay. Is Gacy inbound?
He is inbound.
But he's still like flying in. He's not anywhere we can get
Correct.
to the ship.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
not
got it.
exactly right there.
Yoshi will move up 5, 10, 15. What is this?
That's just a crate basically.
Okay, so I can just use it as difficult terrain.
Yeah.
And get over it. Okay. He'll move to there, flank this mech for advantage, and take 2 attacks. Oh.
15
Oh.
24 hit.
12 and 9 for
Yeah.
a total of 21 damage as he starts to rip into the wires of this machine, just pulling them out as sparks fill its mouth.
All right, couple plates start coming off. It looks like Gacy will arrive on Salvina's next turn, basically. So top
Okay.
of next initiative.
And Yoshi will do a raptor cry at that other mech trying to lure it.
All right, it is Dave's turn.
Okay. I forget. What's the rules for like stabilizing someone?
You make a medicine check on them. I know that much.
Yeah, there's very little chance of Chris succeeding on the medicine check. So question, so theoretical setup here. So Gacy arrives with the ship. What would we need to do to get everybody on it, like from a gaming standpoint?
Sure. So then he has to get close enough for you to get aboard it. So basically, next turn you can try to make an athletics check to jump onto the ship. Or you can give them another turn to kind of stabilize and then just walk onto the ship.
How do we get the unconscious people on the ship?
You would have to carry them.
Okay.
So yeah, carry them and then make an athletics check, or carry them and give them enough time to stabilize.
All right. So in that case, I have to have at least 2 people carrying.
Never mind.
I mean, you can talk during turns. It's fine.
Yoshi.
I was gonna run for Calvina.
So like my current plan is to run for Salvino. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Are you strong?
I'm strong enough to carry Salvina, sure.
I have no skeleton. Like, I'm pretty lightweight.
No, and aside from wisdom, Chris has ridiculous stats just across the board.
So yeah, Chrysalis, you gonna disengage and run after Salvina?
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage and get to Salvina.
Okay, cool. And yeah, I'm gonna say you can hop down easily enough. Since you're yeah, exactly. So yeah, you now.
Real life.
What's that?
I can do that in real life just fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 10 feet. But yeah, you're able to pick her up. It is their turn.
No. Wait, sorry, yeah, you're right.
He moves to there.
Brizza!
Yeah. We'll take a shot at Yoshi.
No problem.
23 to hit for 6 damage
Oh my god!
Ah!
before moving back.
That hits.
Alright, Yoshi takes 6, and it is Eli's turn.
Do I reckon I can use Salvina's crystal on her?
You're not trained in this the tool,
The crystal heart.
Telepathy.
so your check would basically be a medicine check to plug her hole.
Jeez, that was uncalled
Plug
for.
that hole. Plug that hole.
Like that
I'm
hole.
gonna. Okay, Eli's kind of trying to regain control, just like shaking, holding his rifle while this like tentacles kind of like whipping wildly around.
Okay.
And he like runs over here, takes a shot at this mech. Why the ones? Can I use lucky on my damage die?
It's only on 20s. It's just like the halfling ability.
Say what?
It's lucky is like the
Oh,
halfling.
not on
ability.
damage roll.
Only
Okay.
once.
And then I'm gonna move here to give Yoshi advantage,
All right.
and that's my turn.
Sounds good.
Death save.
Brizza, another death save.
Woo!
Alright, stabilize a little bit more. And Gacy comes in with the ISS MOM. You see the haze of the clouds starting to push away. The station shudders a little bit against the pulse of the engines, but he is now close enough that you could jump by passing a 10 athletics check.
Oh
If
my
we
God.
fail, we fall and
Even if
die.
it is scary right now.
Wait, so he's like hovering over the edge right there?
Yes, he's hovering over the edge. And next turn he will stabilize if you don't want to make the check.
So, just metagaming here real quick. I don't think we'll be able to carry Brizza all the way over there, and if he's gonna land like right here, we're not gonna be able to get both of them over there in time. I say we order Gacy to crash into one of the mechs.
Yes.
I
Crash
love
our
it.
entire ship into one of the mechs.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
Is
yeah.
that
it.
possible, Dustin?
Wait,
You can call it out to him.
Alright.
we could also
Do it.
ask him to
Can he
shoot
just fire the gun?
shoot the gun.
Okay.
So,
But-
so the guns on the mech are not in the same area that you pilot it.
Plus
It's like the Millennium Falcon
We should've
where
got
they had
Bugsy.
the-
And those guns are kind
Like,
of.
it's like lovers in a dangerous space time. Lovers in a dangerous space time. You need to like run over and get on the other
Yeah.
thing.
All right,
I
so
think-
yeah, Gacy here. What's the order?
Crash the entire ship at full speed into this mech, and he kind of points over.
I'm like,
Careful
Try
not to hit
I'll do
Brizza.
it.
And I also say careful not to hit Brizza.
This is how
I
Brizza
guess
died.
I'm unconscious, so there's no protestation.
And I imagine that's gonna happen next turn, or starting next round.
Gone once the
Well, once the ship's on the dock, it'll be pretty easy to get on at least. So
Yeah.
All right, so he'll make a survival check on his next turn, since that
Oh,
was
Casey.
and it is Salvina's turn. Make the saving throw, please.
Oh, I love this. This is intense.
Seriously.
All right, Salvina's one step closer to stabilization. The wounds are healing themselves. It is the mech's turn. There's going to be a punch versus Yoshi.
No problem.
No.
God dang.
25.
Is he up? Oh, he's still up. Thank God. Oh,
But you're,
but he's my
you're
positioning.
still inspired with the save.
Yeah, so make
Okay.
that strength save.
So I'm at 2 HPs.
Oh god.
I am proficient. No, no. 15. Okay, so I make it.
You keep your footing as you are pushed, but you scrape your talons against the ground to get some traction. And the
Now
other
I'm-
one will begin just spraying bullets at the ship.
Oh, thank God. Slight mercy for us.
Soak up some damage.
Alright, so the ship is just going to take 12 damage. It does not get a dex save.
I'll add it to the damage of the ship.
And it is Yoshi's turn.
So she was going to take 2 swings.
Both of them
20. Yeah.
for...
18 points of damage.
Alright. How many hit points does your mech have, Bonnie? Is it 80?
It's 80.
Okay. Alright, that does bloody the mech.
I hear a Kit Kat. Just Kit Kat.
Yeah. It's the deaf cat I have, and he meows so loud because he's deaf. He can't hear his own meows.
Yeah.
I thought it was a cat here. I was like, is there a cat on my wall?
I was hoping it was some mysterious figure that come to save us. The mysterious savior cat appears and
I thought it was
Takes out a-
licorice.
Chrysalis.
The day is
Alright. Alright, so in theory, Casey,
Plug that hole. Plug that hole.
land on that. If I had a stim pack right now, I would, but it's in a crate on the ship.
Let's plug the wound. We're gonna make it a little safer.
So whereabouts can I move to? Let's see.
So you are carrying Salvina. So
Yeah.
from here it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, roughly.
Okay. Yeah, guess we'll do that.
And then you have another action, so you can move another 6 and try to make the jump, or
So, so Gacy is on the collision course, right?
he would be, yeah.
Okay.
Next round, yeah. I love it. Crash the ship.
Because I'm trying to imagine trying to jump onto the ship as it's on the collision course. I'm not really sure if that's gonna, if that's gonna help anything. I guess I'll just shoot my pathetic little inconsequential dart launcher.
All right. Yeah, you got Salvina in one arm and take a shot in the other.
That mech there. So all gonna die.
Hopefully you'll hit the pilot inside. See if you do.
Wow, that'd be magic.
Is there a chance of that happening?
If I roll a natural 20, I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
do that.
We'll see.
Because we know I'm gonna do that.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe I should get more combat options at some point.
You have like sleep and stuff, right?
We
18?
kind of debated that, and I couldn't figure out how to make it work. So
All right. Yeah. We'll talk about your character between sessions,
okay.
making sure that you got everything. 18 hits.
Yay!
No.
For some reason, I can't click on longbow in chat anymore. I'm not sure what I did, so I'll just go to the finish.
Yeah, that's strange.
Oh yeah.
Damn it, that's not the right die. I'll just roll the 1d8 manually, then it's +3. Since it's acting weird.
Okay. Yeah, whenever you do dart launcher instead of longbow, that seems to work.
That was probably a mistake. But now I can just do it.
But yeah, D8 +3, please. Alright, 6 points of damage to the mech. Don't quite hit the pilot, but she did some damage. And it is the gunner's turn. He'll move out, take another shot versus Yoshi.
Okay, I got this. Yes!
14.
Misses.
Alright.
Thank God. Had 2 HP.
Eli.
It's not the first time they missed this.
I know!
Seriously.
I don't know, because like the Eldritch Blast cantrip is ranged, so I'd have disadvantage if I attacked right here, right?
Right.
I thought you had some sort of baton, or was that Brizza?
I do have a like
I
droid
have a
baton.
baton. Or no.
I have a
I
droid
have a...
baton,
Sorry, go ahead.
but like I don't know, it just doesn't really fit narratively right now.
Wow.
But yeah, I like pull out the little electro droid baton and like try to jam it in between one of the plates in this mech.
Plug that hole. Plug that hole.
Yeah, Mike, I just shot a dart at a mech, okay,
The
man?
mechs are weak to lightning. You have an advantage, I think, on lightning attacks.
It's bludgeoning.
Oh.
Uh,
Worth a try.
Yeah.
takes 8 points of damage. We can just say you smash it with the butt of your rifle.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, that works. Brizza.
Ooh, not
Or
to see.
death save.
Come on, that 20.
Does that count? It's 10 or more, right?
It's 10 or higher.
Okay. I'm awake. Or I've saved.
Wait, where did you roll it?
In chat.
There it
Oh,
goes.
I see it.
It's
Cool.
just, it's laggy for some
Yeah.
reason.
All right.
You're scoring
Brizza-
conscious but
Brizza is
stabilized.
stabilized. However, the spaceship.
Oh no. Somebody grab her.
All right, and yeah, we're gonna do some stuff here. He does crash it into the front entrance. How you're going to get into this structure that the man fled into, you'll have to find out later. But it does seem that the ISS MOM managed to get rid of one of these mechs.
Oof.
Pretty heavily damaged now, I imagine.
Yes.
How much damage did it take?
We're not gonna worry about that.
Okay.
It took enough. Yeah, so that is his turn. It would be easier to jump aboard now. And it is Salvina's save.
As Brizza like wakes up real fast, she looks at the mech that got crushed and says, "You've been grounded."
All right.
Still sassy even near death.
Please save your strength.
I believe a 1 on a death saving throw is 2 clicks.
Yeah.
Yes, it's 2 failures.
Oh.
Oh.
And
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Chrysalis, you're noticing that Salvina does not look so good.
Roger that. Hang on, Doc.
Alright, it is the mech's turn. It's gonna try and punch Yoshi again.
Oh, lordy loo. I'm gonna get knocked out and then fly off the edge of this into nothingness. 18 doesn't hit.
Alright, it is Yoshi's turn.
That's so close. Yoshi is going to take 2 attacks with advantage, so 15 and 22.
Alright, 15. Yeah, they both hit.
8 and 11 points of damage.
19 total. Alright, the mech seems to be barely alive still. It is Chrysalis's turn.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
So the mech is actually close to going down, which would be lovely.
The mech is close to going down. You might also be able to treat Salvina.
With what?
Just making a medicine check.
Oh, that's the odds of me succeeding at that are.
Well, the odds of me dying are pretty good.
If you get one failure, she will die.
Wait, if I try and I fail, it counts as a tick against?
If you fail this medicine check, Salvina is dead.
Is that okay?
If I just used all of my actions as fast as I could, can I even possibly get on the ship? I do have the bonus action, which I could.
Oh, so actually yes, because that bonus action gets you a dash, so you could get 3 squares of movement, and yes, get onto the ship. Because let me measure this out actually.
Sure.
Would getting onto the ship even
Well,
kill
the
her?
point is to get into the ship and get into the stim packs, and then bring and revive her with one.
And we're sure we have those?
Yes, we bought one for everybody as an emergency heal last session. We marked them on the Trello, and we never put them in inventory.
Oh, okay.
Are they on the Trello?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Simpacks.
Yeah.
Right.
We specifically got one for everybody as an emergency heal.
So I do want to do something here to kind of help out. Brizza, make a Arcana check for me, please.
All right.
All right. You notice Ipswich at the bay door with one of the stim packs.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Get him, Ipswich!
Yay!
So I will. Ipswich has a mode that's like a special defense mode that can like bring health items to players. Ipswich flies down and administers the stim pack to Salvina.
Yeah. So yes, you can, Chrysalis. You can use your move and then your dash. You will take an attack of opportunity, however, as you move away from the mech. So you will get punched once.
Off the thing.
No, not off.
Oh my god, Dustin, please! How many nat 20s is that?
This I don't know. It's a lot.
It hasn't even loaded for me yet. Right, guys.
Good night, Chrysalis.
Oh
my
my
gosh.
god.
Oh, yeah. So
So
26.
shit.
I haven't been hit yet.
All right. So yes, Chrysalis, you do take 26 points of damage.
That's actually 4 more than I have.
It's 4 more than you have.
Oh my god.
22 is my entire hit point pool. I just lost
Alright.
everything with one attack.
So as you dash towards the ship, you are punched in the back. You and Salvina do go sprawling. Yeah, tumbling to the ground. So about it'd be right there because you would have gotten punched.
Where am I actually? My token.
You're on top. Yeah, you're next to me because you were on my
Thank you.
shoulder.
So we have three unconscious people right there.
I just got one shot.
Wait, Ipswich administered a stim pack to Salvina.
It will be on your turn, Brizzy. Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it.
And Eli. Oh, sorry. There's one more guy here.
You're all gonna die!
Yoshi, 50. Alright.
That hits and kills me. No, it misses.
Eli, your turn.
So Ipswich is going to be able to do the stim pack, like that's a thing.
Yeah.
God, what's the best thing to do here?
This mech is low, and we're flanking
Get the
him.
mech down, it would be.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna attack with the droid this on.
Alright.
Because if you try to run over and like grab a stim pack, you just get killed too. Probably.
13.
12 is all you need for the mech.
Nice. 10 damage.
Alright. Yeah, they have hit points, but they're easy to hit.
And let me see if I have anything else.
Huh? Mech guys?
Yeah, that's it.
But I'm trying to find Ipswich real quick.
Oh, Ipswich doesn't have
Oh my
a
god, we got
character.
it?
Oh, the icon. There it goes.
Yeah, the mech only had 2 hit points left. So, So yeah,
Okay.
with your droid baton, you do find a loose wire that you're able to hook it around, which ends the whole thing catastrophically failing the mech.
And I'm
Nobody
like,
animates.
"Ugh," and I like pull out the baton with like this grip of wire, and then I'm gonna run. I mean, should I come out of cover at this point?
There's one more guy here.
Don't you have a gun?
I already attacked.
Well, I just meant like next turn.
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna stay there, and I'm gonna like go like reload my rifle as it like blares up and hums, ready to attack this thing. And that's my turn.
All right. And then Ipswich will deliver the single stim pack.
Just, yeah, administers it to Salvina. How
What-
much healing do they do?
44 plus 4.
Cool. Does that do I start from 0 or do I start from the -4?
Starts from 0.
Okay.
All right, so we have 4 stim packs left now. I'll keep track.
Cool. Thank you. All right.
Yes. It's like that scene in I think it's exactly like the scene in Pulp Fiction.
Yes, it is. And Salvina, it's your turn. You are conscious, and there is a guard next to you that doesn't notice you.
Is Briza unconscious?
She is, but she's stable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I think Chrysalis is out right next to you.
Yeah.
Conscious.
Shit.
If you, doesn't your touch paralyze? There's only one guy left.
Yeah.
You might
But-
be able to just take him out. Maybe. I guess it's a gamble.
Are Yoshi and Eli awake?
Yeah.
Eli is. Oh yeah, they both are.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah, I'll try and sting the guy closest to me.
Okay. He makes a save. All right. And he fails.
Get on the ship!
And Gacy is trying to dislodge the ship now.
Yeah, can I like either I'll try to get on the ship or try and like push Briza in.
Yeah. So, and actually, we'll go ahead and put this at the end of combat because the last guy remaining was stunned.
Okay.
So y'all can easily corral him.
Wait, I want the satisfaction of killing him.
Yeah. Satisfaction, Dustin.
If that's the case, yes. So Salvina, you sting him, and I guess we'll just play this out. Yoshi.
Yoshi will run up behind him, blood dripping out of his mouth, out of his eyes, ears, butthole, you name it, really. As he jumps into the air for an advantage. Oh, God. Ah!
That one misses.
Wait, you have inspiration.
Oh, inspiration.
Well, there's blood in your eye. It's hard to gauge.
Oh, no.
Even though he's stunned, it misses.
Yeah. I'm talking about 14 on the second one.
Yeah, because conceivably maybe it doesn't pierce his armor.
Oh.
So, does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
That's it. Maybe we shouldn't ask for satisfaction. Maybe we're all gonna die.
Clearly.
Eli, please get on.
He is blank. Like, he's pretty vulnerable right now.
Chrysalis, please make a saving throw.
Might as well be prone.
So the one cool thing here, guys, once this guy's down, so currently the leader guy is like trapped in his bunker because the ship's blocking the exit. So we could, in theory, just go into the ship and then rest up and then deal with him later.
Yeah.
As long as there was no extra back exit.
Yeah, true.
We could blow up the ship they came on too.
Is it still around?
You'll find out in a moment.
Where did you say the roll was for this?
You just click on death
Oh,
save.
there it is.
All right. One step closer to life.
I will not be killed by this bullshit.
The gunner is no longer stunned. Eli.
Oh no.
I'm gonna pump this guy full of lasers.
21 hits, 9 damage.
Inspiration.
And I'm out of inspiration.
Oh.
Yeah, he's plumb out. It is Brizza's turn, who is still unconscious, I believe.
That's right.
Salvina. Do y'all want to say y'all shoved him in while he was stunned?
Shoved him where?
No.
Okay.
We're too late into this. We have to play it out.
Now.
Come on,
You're
man. Yeah.
committed.
We have to play
Salvina?
it out. He is flanked right now, so you know. Sabina.
Okay. Shit. I'm a doctor. I'm not supposed to hurt prone people.
Damn it, I'm a
You
doctor.
could heal a dying person. That would be, you know.
He is no longer stunned. Either.
Yeah, Chrysalis you could just get Chrysalis up. Or Brizza.
I think you still have 5 lay on hand points left.
Yeah. I
Or Ipswich can slowly stun pack everyone out of the way.
do. Can he carry
He's
all
gotta
the
go
stim
grab
packs?
another one.
Yeah,
Oh.
he does. Have to
Wait,
grab
you couldn't carry all 5?
Oh, he's kind of small.
Pathetic.
Oh,
I'm gonna wait. Who's you're unconscious, Chris?
Chris and wait, yeah. Chris is unconscious and that is having to make the death rolls.
So for
Not
that,
stable.
I do a medicine roll, right?
You don't have to. To stabilize, all you need to do is heal them.
Yeah, you can straight up heal
Oh,
like
okay.
the stim.
Then yeah, I
And then
have
we'll bring them back to life too.
5 plus 1d6 heals for Chrysalis.
Alright.
Yeah.
Nice. Maximum. Alright, Chrysalis, you are at 11 hit points.
Excellent.
The mechs are done. Yoshi, your turn.
Swoosh-loosh.
Alright.
Swoosh.
1 and 26 both hits for 12.
20 points of damage.
That bloodies him. Alright,
Eli, finish him.
you are ripping into his back. Dave?
I pop up like, holy shit, that mech punched me. Are we dead or we're not dead? Okay. And yeah, I'm just gonna use the shocking glove, and if he hits to 0, I'm gonna non-lethal it.
Okay, yeah. Probably won't, but we'll see.
Yeah, knowing my offensive prowess, probably not.
Well, and he's just bloody. It does hit though.
Hell yeah.
Alright, 8 points of damage, but he cannot take reactions. We'll go ahead and swing at the raptor.
Control misses.
Alright, and Eli. See if your lasers can do it.
Space rifle.
15 hits, 11 points of damage. And you trying to disable him or kill him?
No, I want to like explode his head.
All right, yeah. So you
Right? Right?
Yeah.
shoot your beam, and where your beam was, his space helmet no longer is.
Yeah, I'm like screaming, and I'm also like bleeding from my eyes, nose, and butthole. That's so rough. And the tentacles that coming off of my arm is just kind of like whipping around wildly when I shoot the laser through his head.
Yoshi will harmonize with his scream like 2 mating eagles in the sky as we both scream into nothingness.
What the fuck are those tentacles?
You hear Gacy intercom back at all of you collectively, and he says, "Am I staying here? Or are we getting out of here?"
Oh, we're staying here, Casey. We're staying here.
That door
We
block.
have to heal first.
That was so good.
He said,
I'm getting on the ship. Regardless of anything else, I get on the ship.
Right.
Yeah.
And, as you're all getting on the ship, he say, "I'm getting shot at from inside this building."
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Shit.
All right, let's bell.
Pull out! Pull out!
All right.
Can somebody carry me?
Yeah, I want to drag Brizza on.
All right.
I'm like, come on, homie.
Somebody grab the mech too.
Nah, it's too heavy.
Are you
I
kidding
wanna-
me? We can't. So
I want
many
to
credits.
attach a tow cable to it so we can like pull it out of there with the ship.
Oh, your mech. Yeah, I'm sure as a group we could.
Yeah, our mech.
Oh,
Yeah. Wait,
so-
let's take the other one too. May as well. right?
Bonnie, anytime your mech is destroyed, all the parts are automatically transported back to your ship.
Oh, that's pretty.
Whoa.
It is a diva ship. It is a diva mech.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yes, the ship, the ISS Mom, makes a rocky departure from this mining rig. As several troops begin to spill out, you do see the USF vessel and people, or former USF vessel, I should say, begin to move. So we will resume next time as y'all decide to just outright flee, try and destroy it, or do what? Here in the clouds of Lich 3.
Wow.
That was intense, but
Wow.
not as intense as the last time I faced a sandworm.
And you know what I'm doing right now is I'm putting one of those stim packs in inventory.
Good call.
Yeah.
I am just pouring my heart out into my diary.
My mega encrypted diary.
Yes.
We still have one stim pack for everyone that's not Salvina who has natural healing powers, so that works out pretty well.
You-
Riza is just looking stunned, like off into the distance, and just breathing shallowly.
Yoshi's pacing, just in a small circle.
leaving a divot in the ground.
It's not every day you stare death in the face.
And then he'll go up to Casey and say, "You saved us, friend. You saved us." As he puts his little raptor claw on him.
He says,
Shout
"It
out
was
to
the
me
concert."
for calling Gacy before I died.
Yeah, seriously.
At least somebody
Yeah,
has some sense.
Had Salvina not called Gacy, there might have been some cascading problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would have wiped for sure.
We got one more hit on Yoshi.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah, if I
sitting
didn't-
with Riza too and like stunned and like rubbing my forearm.
If I didn't get that +2 dex from those boots, I would have died. Because that put me at 19 armor,
Wow.
which is really high. Which one of them rolled an 18 once.
Ugh.
Lots
As,
of close ones.
as
Yeah.
terrible as it was, the image in my head of Chris sprinting with Salvina to get her onto the ship, and then just the mech just turning and just punching and just flooring her was it's pretty good.
Yeah. I apologize for the rolls. I'm not sure what's happening.
No, it was good.
Loaded dice.
It was very
That was
exciting.
Yeah.
I'll give it
It's
that.
really scared people.
Definitely, yeah.
If I remembered the stim packs, it would have been
Right. Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
sure we'll
cool. And-
literally never forget them ever again.
Yeah. If we weren't afraid of dying, then we wouldn't have stakes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. No, and it's
Yeah.
funny because I was like, all right, how can I make this fight a bit harder than the previous ones?
2 mechs.
Right. And,
I think we helped out with our entry on that.
Yeah.
well, yeah, the commander got the initiative. He's like, oh nice, they're in a nice little clump for us. Grenade.
Oh, that grenade messed us up.
Yeah.
It was also like a really nice like contrast to the first part of the session, which was just like buffoonery.
Yes,
Oh,
true.
Yeah, I like that.
This made for an incredibly complete episode.
Yeah.
This would be a great showcase episode, honestly.
Yeah.
I do want to give a shout out. Hi, Logan. Thanks for listening to us be ridiculous.
Yeah.
thanks to everyone that watched.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, so real quick, I know
Okay.
this is kind of a counter to all the dramatic shit that just happened, but even as drunk as you all were, there's no way that you couldn't have failed to notice that Chrysalis's personality and actions through the whole concert period gave an impression of being young.
A small worm creature inside the outfit. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
A very young worm.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I was
young.
thinking. That's the impression I was
A
getting.
child who is disfigured and has low self-esteem.
Also, I'm gonna post the level 5. Y'all will be leveling up after this adventure.
Okay.
Some new powers on the sheet.
Oh,
As well.
thank God.
Yay!
So
Wait, so we'll be level 5 before the next session or after the
after
this adventure is
the
complete?
next session.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll try to make my invisibility work better.
Yeah, we can. We'll definitely figure out a way we can do that.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm logging off of Roll20.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dustin. Thank you.
Bye, guys. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, thanks
Good
for
job,
watching.
everybody, on that fight.
Yeah.
We survived.
And thank you, Tyler, for the new Salvina art.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
Fantastic job, dude.
I think my
Thank you.
favorite part about it is just the crystals in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
They're
great
They're pretty cool.
decision.
The emotions you got in her eyes are really quite fantastic.
I would say with both the Eli's pleasure ring illustration
Yeah.
and Salvina illustration, you really captured their feelings quite well.
Yeah, I will say she looks like a little younger and chubbier-ish almost than I imagine Salvina. Like she kind of has a little weight to her cheeks and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember how old she is. It probably says somewhere on my character sheet, but yeah, the emotion is there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
GG
can
guys,
imagine
thanks.
that.
So long, everyone.
All right. Bye.